Ugh. And to fix OBS, so everything is late. I'm sorry. It's my bad. It took so long. So, for those of you who aren't aware, usually this is gonna sound really dumb. It's gonna completely be a product of my own inaction, right? I kind of leave OBS outdated most of the times because I have plugins on it, and it tends to break them if I update it. So for the longest time, I had OBS very outdated, and it popped up today when I was about to set up stream, and I kind of accidentally said yes to the update. So I had to spend like the last 2 hours just kind of like going and reinstalling new versions of the plugin and everything. It's been kind of unfortunate because OBS can't just work, right? I guess OBS isn't really the problem. It's just the it's the plugins. It's the plugins, boys. It was me. I was dumb. But these are things you have to do. So what should I do? Let me do this. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna go ahead and run the ad break to get us started. That way it'll hopefully get rid of some of the pre-rolls, and I will be right back. Unless you're a real woo enjoyer, in which case you can hear me get up and slowly sidle away from the... That's my roommates. Come back. Woo enjoyers, I promise. And apparently, like, one of my family members kind of visited me while I was napping in the back, and wandered into my home and delivered delicious enchiladas to my fridge. How delightful. Okay, let's see here. We got 9 seconds. And that really is like a problem of my own making. Sometimes I'm sitting here at the end of this like 3-minute ad break thing to get rid of the pre-rolls, and I'm like, I wish this would go faster. Anyways, I think we're here. Alright, it's time for some Oblivion. Wait. Okay, good. Jesus Christ. OBS gave me a heart attack. I thought it like crashed or something. Alright. Once again, we're playing Finn. I did kind of wander in a little bit further than I am right now. Where did I leave off? It was right here, right? Yeah, I think it was right here. I wandered a little bit because I was checking some things, and I had to actually go and get into combat to see it. There we are. There's our beautiful bastard. Our Bogdanov twin, as he is. I can't believe Dabo's not here to for us to joke about him being a Bogdanov twin. Here we go. We'll just take off his helmet so we can see that ugly mug. Wonderful. Unfortunately, all my friends are currently not here at the moment. Dabo's got a new schedule. Oh shit! Wait! Hold on. We don't want to break in. We don't want to break in. We're not some common little burglar, unless it suits us, I guess. Is India? Check something. Okay, so it is smooth. It is smooth. Okay, good. Sorry. I was really concerned. I had to update OBS. I was telling everybody that during the intro, but basically, I had to update OBS because I usually leave them completely out of date by several versions. And that's completely my own mistake and problem, but, you know, I, in my infinite wisdom, of course, decided that because I had plugins that are super duper important and I don't want to have to reset those every single time, that I was going to just not update it. So, several versions behind, I accidentally clicked the update button and then I had to update everything. That's why we're late. But I'm looking over at the stream every now and then and I'm noticing I have a test stream up, just sitting here on my left here, making sure that everything is working properly. And sometimes I notice that the new NDI plugin is not exactly performing the way it should, and it worries me, but it does seem to be working now, so. I have to check not only my OBS on the other computer up here, but also the one on the left, just to make sure. Let's see. What should I do? It's been like 20 years since I played fucking Oblivion. I guess I'll start with the, oh fuck, someone died. Zinzi the Spoon Seeker! How did she die? Lockpicking to, lockpickers. Lockpicking to alert? Blinker checkpoint. What the hell does that mean? What is this one playing? Who am I? Me. I am unfortunate. What does this mean? I was unfortunate enough to be born a high elf under the apprentice sign, yet I still choose to be a mage. Please pray for me. It's not that bad. It just works. Tiny Todd, the Breton illusionist merchant. Amazing. We have our Todd role players. Let's see. Mystic Emporium. This evil. Okay, I get that you're a small business, but mage candles are literally just troll fat. You're scamming us on fucking DIY candles with essential oils. 2,500 septums. Oh my god, you're a thief. Really open to the public. That's like a really old bug. I remember that being a thing way back. So we got our claymore. What am I gonna do? I guess the next best thing is just to kind of head over to the arena, huh? Oh god, more and more of these are popping in.
Good morning.
It's kind of neat seeing like all the people playing the game and having their little thing pop up. Am I still diseased? I am still diseased. Fuck. Oh wait, this went down to adept. Let me turn. I'm gonna put it on expert. I'm gonna put it on expert. Last time we played on master, I think everything got a little too chunky. Which I can absolutely play on it as proven, but the problem is that am I still too early for all these shops to open? It's 8 in the morning. Hello. I guess it's just too early. It's too early. You know what? I sleep in a little bit myself. I kind of get it, but I just feel like 8's a pretty good time for opening up your shops. I completely lost track of what I was saying prior to that. Let's see.
What is it, citizen?
Oh, excuse me. Are the hopefuls sparring? Because if so, we can get some free points. Oh, there he is. Well, this is an old trick back in the day. You just sit here and look at these guys. You just watch them. You just get your popcorn now. You just sit here and have a good time. Uh oh, someone just pinged me. What's up? We alone? We are alone. Unfortunate gamer. Hello, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Game Planner. I'm doing well. How you doing? This is weird. I know! We like, look, you know, once upon a time, Claybird, I actually did, I did used to stream video games by myself. But we've been enjoying having all the people on the couch for so long. That, it's almost like the couch is empty, isn't it? Is the FPS down at 40? Really? It's kind of weird. How you doing, Clayburn? There we go. Yeah, you get like 5 points of hand-to-hand by just watching that. It's very cool, very handy, one might even say. Betting advice? Oh, betting advice? Question mark? 99. Oh, that's not gonna help me. Place down 25, get 50. Place down 100, lose. Placed it again, lost. Can't stop gambling. Just pulled a Taskmaster. Crouch, big cash here. Oh, because he stole from the box. No. We'll get discovered in an instant. Think this big old chunky Bogdanov twin's gonna be able to steal that stuff and no one know about it?
Hail, friend. I don't believe I've ever seen you down here in the Bloodworks before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Agranak Gromalag.
Oh, okay.
Most people just call me the Grey Prince. It's kind of silly, I know, but
Just
the people of Cyrodiil need heroes. I'm more than happy to oblige.
yeah, I'm a little late today. Had to fuss with OBS a little bit.
Yes, it's what everyone calls me. I guess I'm partly to blame. I have never made it a secret that I'm actually only half.
He looks like a zombie.
I am a lord's son, yet I've been denied
know.
the noble privilege to which I'm entitled.
Knowing what I
So
know,
I have become the Grey
there might be a
Prince,
reason for
noble in
that.
my own right. Still, if I could prove who I really am and show the world that an orc can be noble in blood as well as deed, maybe, yes, you could help me.
Also, you know what's a funny story is back in the day, like 20 years ago, 20 something years ago when Oblivion released, right? I used to be spooked by those goblins. Not the goblins, fuck. Zombies, the actual zombies, they used to terrify me. And now they're even worse, but now I'm totally better with it. You still find the faces in this game horrifying? Yeah. I mean, Oblivion's always had like a unique charm to its potato faces. What's funny is that, as a person who played the original, I can absolutely tell you is that all the little animation and quirks and movement is fun because it's still the potato face underneath the new face, and it's amazing. I may be able to help. Tell me more.
I grew up here in the Imperial City, but I was born elsewhere. My mother was a servant in the employ of Lord Leviticus and resided at his fortress.
Leviticus? Oh.
Lady Leviticus was a
I was gonna say, holy shit, is this guy quoting Bible verses at
and
me?
my mother grew close and ultimately fell in love. I was the result of their union. When the lady learned of
Oh
my
shit, I
birth,
clicked back in
she
when I
was
tabbed back in.
furious and threatened to kill both my mother and me. So we fled, leaving my claim to nobility behind.
Okay.
My mother died recently. Before she passed, she gave me this key and told me it would unlock the truth at the place of my birth, Crowhaven. Crowhaven is a ruined fort far to the west of here. I'd go myself, but my training regimen doesn't allow for the luxury of such an excursion. My friend, you must travel to
My
Crowhaven
training regiment doesn't
and
allow
use the
me to
key to
train
unlock
elsewhere.
whatever it is that holds the
You know what?
proof
Fair
of
enough.
my birthright. Find this proof and return it to me, and I'll share with you some of my finest combat techniques. Trust me, you can't learn these moves in a book.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about Oblivion is there's all these little ways to get like extra skill points in certain skills. And that's one of them. Bonk. That's a lot of bonks.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you've got about 10 seconds to tell me what you're doing in my bloodworks before I lop your arms off.
I want to be combatant.
You what? You want to be a combatant? Look at you! My granny could beat you, and she's dead.
Damn.
Wait, you're serious, aren't you? What is it with you people? You walk in, want to be combatants, and your entrails end up decorating my red room. All right, it's your funeral. Welcome to the arena, you filthy pit dog. You're free to fight so long as you know the rules of competition.
All right, we're just gonna skip that.
Here, wear it proudly, and keep it. Just let me.
Yeah, I want to fight.
Ready? You call.
Oh shit, I'm not wearing. That's a dirty trick video game. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we're gladiating.
You haven't run home to mama yet, huh? That's a good sign. So, you ready?
Why does
for
this
a
guy
match,
hate me so
or
much?
do you just need some information? All right, maggot. Looks like you're suited up in your battle raiment and all set to go. The red room is just over there. When you're ready to get eviscerated, just head up the ramp to the arena. Good luck, and may Azura have mercy on your soul.
Damn. All right. Wait, are these free to take? They are free to take. I'm gonna be making bank on this. Oh shit. Okay, maybe not that one. We'll level up. We'll sell the first one maybe, and then we'll come back for these. There's a lot of Negan here. We shit in our pants yet? No, no, no. Never. Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne. Oh god, there's more crystals. Where's my flailing lantern, Todd? Oh, that's true. There used to be a lantern right here, wasn't there? No, my PC. Oh my god!
Of the Imperial City.
Look at all the gravestones.
For this match,
So many people died here.
meet two brand new pit dogs. So let's not waste any time. Let the battle
Fellow gladiators,
begin.
it's ready yourself. All right.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going? Oh, this bitch is a, what is that? Dwarven? Elven? Something? Come here, come here, come on, do it. Yeah.
Is it a halfling?
No, but I do have like realistic dimorphs on. So like, so basically like in the original Elder Scrolls, like from Daggerfall and all that, like there were like very distinct height differences between all the races, kind of. And she's probably a wood elf, which were distinctly shorter than everybody else.
Aren't wood elves like really good at magic?
No, they're good at like archery.
Yeah.
So they decided to do a knife and sword and shield. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's a wiry little person.
I was like, is that why she's the first battle? Is because she's bad at that at that chop joint?
It could be. There we go. That's a cool thing about this too, is that your two-handed weapon has a little bit of reach, and sometimes you can get them with the little edge of it there, with like a backing up slash like that. Yeah, I mean, hey, you gotta use that reach, man. It's not for crowding.
Do your worst.
Also, I see this is a cemetery.
Yeah, people are dying all over the place, isn't they?
I wonder, does the arena leave them up as for intimidation of newcomers?
No, that should be a thing, you know, and I know would be really hard to program probably as a mod, but like, you should have like a sort of like a footwork component to battle where like when you like step behind somebody and you hit them in the back, it does more damage or something like that.
Hmm.
Because I'm enjoying the time blocking and everything, and which is cool. Woo! Like that shit right there is dangerous when they like zoom like that, because they'll get on the side of you and you have to block from like the specifically in front of you. There you go. Holy shit. But yeah, I think it would be really cool to have like a sort of like footwork mod where, you know, striking from the side or the back, like when you manage to maneuver around them like that, would do more damage. Let's see. Yellow team pit dog. Here, let me actually let me turn on your, let me bring in the couch so you can hang out. The couch. There he is.
There I am.
There he is. We're really big now for some reason. I think OBS kind of like changed the sizing of that transform for some reason. Yeah, look at all these people who died. Holy shit. Well, that's a Yellow Team Bloodletter, so he's a couple fights in. Vija was blasted by a Yellow Team hero. That's way far in. I don't even know how to say this guy's name. Damn. Oh, oh, and Myrmidon too. You know, that's rough. But yeah, I'm playing with like an unleveled mod called Ascension, so sometimes enemies have better weapons than I do. Sometimes they're a higher level. And also playing on Adept, not Adept, Expert. So it's like, it's tough. It's tough sometimes. Give me that money.
By the 9 divines, you did
Do you ever play Oblivion,
actually won.
Clifford?
You ain't so bad after all, Pit Dog. You may even survive enough matches to advance in rank. Here, kid. This is your payout for the victory.
What?
There's more where that came from.
What?
You keep on winning. Now go unwind.
I was like, what'd you ask?
I asked if you've ever played Oblivion.
Oh,
Let me shrink our couch down a little bit. Here you go. Okay, so we're not
let me turn
like
you up.
Okay, my bad. There you go.
I played the original one on the PS3.
Oh shit.
And I think I got a couple hours in. But by this point, I think I played Fallout 3. And
Okay, so you're not a complete loser. Don't get cocky.
I played a little bit of Oblivion. I'm like,
and you can prove
this is
yourself to
basically
me
just
some
Fallout
more.
3 with swords.
I mean, yeah, but it's because it's more because this is
Now that's the
that
spirit.
Fallout 3 is
You give
Oblivion
us
with
a
guns.
show, and I'll make sure
Yeah,
you get
because
a
Oblivion
decent
came out
burial.
first.
Well, it's more because like it was. I mean, specifically because it was based on Oblivion. Like the entire engine is just this, but reskinned. In fact, they do that a lot. New Vegas was built on the same thing that was basically Fallout 3, except that they added a handful of new assets and then had a new team come in and write stuff. Which is the reason why New Vegas is so good, by the way, because they didn't have to focus on actually like making a whole lot of stuff. They just kind of like focused purely on like the literary part of it. Literary story.
Well, also they changed how some of the mechanics work.
Yeah.
Like with the armor specifically.
It's true.
That was the one thing. When I went from like Fallout 3 to New Vegas. I'm like, I'm doing no damage because all my bullets are hitting armor. Armor actually means something in New Vegas. Yeah, in Fallout 3, you just chew through it.
You're pathetic.
Also, I was thinking, I was like, when you were originally just taking all the weapons and stuff, I was thinking, oh, so it's like I joined the arena, and just to steal their stuff, and I'm never coming back.
Hey, look, man. That's free. That's free loot. All right. Normally, you have to go through a dungeon for that shit.
I think that's what I did. I went to the arena, and then I like talked to them. And, like, I get in my first fight, and I'm like, I'll go somewhere else.
Well, that's the thing. You can do like the fake outs that are a little weird. Like that right there. See? You can go one way and then come out the other. It's neat. I don't know if there's like when it's this tough. I say tough when it's just like you take a lot of damage, but you gotta rely on these time blocks and stuff. I don't know if there's like a super huge reason to do it, other than just the style on them. Other than that, some attacks come out faster, I will say. Like that one right there is, I think, my favorite because like you get a little extra sidestep out of it, but you also get the damage of a power attack.
I will say, with everyone playing Oblivion, it makes me want to play it too.
It's a great game. Like honestly, if you really didn't get to play the whole thing through, like it's a fantastic experience. Like I say that about all the Elder Scrolls games though. We'll see about 6. Bethesda's been funky lately. I say lately for like the last 10 years, but
You mean when after they make the the 4th edition of Oblivion?
Kinda. It was called Star. I don't know, what was the Star thing? Yeah, Starfield. That's what it was. Yeah. I mean, the thing is like, look, I like Bethesda as much as anybody else. But you know, like anybody else, I can recognize they have problems. And they do. I don't really know how they got to where they are now, frankly. I need some of these bullet cups.
Yeah, Kelly, I saw that one meme where it's like, the dude at Conveyor Belt, and he's like, I guess we're making Skyrim now.
Well, see, that's funny, but that's fine. Because the thing is Skyrim's just that fucking good of a game. Like, it's a little overplayed, and that's fair enough, right? But,
yeah.
but the reason it's so...
a little overplayed.
Well, yeah, but my point is the reason Skyrim sells that many fucking games, that's not... They don't release those copies of Skyrim just because, you know, and then it doesn't sell because it's already been bought 700 times. They release it and it sells regardless because it's just that fucking good of a game. It really is the quintessential modern Elder Scrolls. Holy shit, this guy's about to fuck me up. I'm like hovering on the edge here with my restoration.
Yeah, you're not healing a whole lot with your spell.
No, I'm not, because I don't really have high restoration, and this is a very weak spell. It's not even an oh, fuck. Oh, he got me!
Ah,
That's alright. We'll get him. Yeah, it can be tough, like, when you're doing this stuff, when you get the unleveled mods and you're also playing on a higher difficulty. I saw some guy, he had like a crystal in here earlier, and he was kind of going on about, wow, so many people are dying, huh? I was just like, man, I get it. I played on Novice with no mods once upon a time. But, it becomes a fun game like this.
The original. Probably, 'cause that's the one I own.
Yeah, Oblivion's fun. Was that mine? Nope, that's somebody else who just now died. Poor guy. That's all. I saw it update in real time with his gravestone.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
I will say the reason I lowered the difficulty was specifically because of this. It gets a little chunky sometimes, and it becomes like these big four-minute sessions of me just like sitting here and perfect blocking and then going for a hit. Because that's the most reliable way to do it when you're on higher difficulty and stuff, and you haven't got all your stuff yet.
It becomes Rock'em Sock'em Robots, basically.
A little bit. But to be honest, I like the footwork. It's fun. I just kind of wish it would reward you a little bit more with like maybe more damage or something if you did something like this. You know, because that's a maneuver and that's cool. You should reward the player for their cool maneuvers.
Your reward is you get the hit.
I can get that like that. But I more mean just like if you know you happen to stagger them and you go around behind them to get them in the back, it should do more damage, like that right there. Or even locational damage, which locational damage is kind of like is a little bit of a meme, I feel like, because it's just really complicated, and I don't think people really realize how unhelpful. Oh shit, that's not my healing spell. I don't think people really realize how little it really adds to the game, because the only place you really care about hitting is the head. And what can you do when you hit the head? You basically just kind of either do a lot of damage and kill them instantly, or you just do a lot of damage. So, but yeah, but I do think like something to kind of make it a little bit more would be kind of cool. Which I'm sure one of the mod teams will kind of handle that. That's usually how this kind of stuff goes. Overextended for that one. Yeah, the problem with a lot of this in the early game is that a lot of the NPCs just like to hug your face, so you don't really get a lot of opportunities to kind of just like move around them or anything, because they're just constantly emitting this cone of damage.
Yeah, it's like I've noticed. I remember that where it's like an enemy would just beeline up to you without even like thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, it's just kind of why this kind of results in this kind of combat, is what I'm getting at, you know?
This is the part where you fall down and
I did also learn, well, about Oblivion, which I didn't know about, was how the enemies level with your highest skill.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think that was my problem when I played, is that I like to play a roundabout character.
Yeah.
But I think like some of my skills got higher skills that I don't really use very much, or like non-combat skills.
Getting tired.
So like the enemies were basically just beating me up after a while. I think that's what happened. Or maybe I walked to an area where I just couldn't get around the enemies at too high level. I don't know.
Ooh, he went around, see? That's what I'm talking about. When they start doing that little fancy, like, run there, that's when shit gets dangerous. Ooh, yeah, got him.
You got him off the skin of your teeth.
I truly do. Well, I had a potion. I had a potion.
Leave the arena now and rest. You earn it.
But yeah, it's just so technically, I know what you mean. Like the level list was a big thing that people liked and didn't like in Oblivion. I would say that it's probably a generally good thing, if only because it's part of the reason Skyrim did so well, frankly, because of how accessible it is. If that makes any sense.
Lemon
okay,
died.
So you did it again. What do you want from me? A hug?
Rip Lemon.
Take your gold and get out of my face, pit dog.
There's a guy who was dying right over here a little ways ago. Let me go ahead and take an hour's rest. But yeah, that's what I'm saying though. The Ascension mod is what I'm using along with. Is that an Articuno? There's a legendary Pokemon on the field, by the way, my Pokemon enjoyers. Have at it.
Oh.
Just kind of sitting here playing, and I just kind of noticed like a blue flapping bird on my my test stream over on the right, and I'm like, what is that? Oh. who be on? I don't even see who odd. Is that you, Claybird? Were you the otter?
I was the
Damn.
because I don't care about the Pokemon.
You don't care about the Pokemon, but the Pokemon is so good though. It's a legendary Pokemon.
The yellow team ain't gonna fight itself, you lazy pit dog. You ready for a match or what? That's Isabel Andronicus, crabby old woman who sits over there. She's dear to me.
She does
So
send
if
to you
you
already
wrong
now.
her in any way, I'll rip your damn liver out. You must be downright determined to get yourself killed, huh? Okay, then head back up
We're
to
just
the
doing
arena
this to
and
get
try
money.
not to
We
die before the
are
gate
desperately need money. We need that steel armor, like, right now.
I sent you a DM.
Did you? Let me see. Let me take a little bit of a gander here. Super Mario mod.
It's basically It's exactly like Pokemon, but with a Mario skin
I gotcha.
and story.
You know, this is gonna sound really dumb because I'm not beating the Tuhu allegations, I suppose. But I mentioned it before. I have an active save currently on like Tuhumon that me and Tech and Pinko were playing to try and get like a Momiji.
Did you stream that?
No, I never streamed that. That was a different game. That was Shammy Gimme Tuhu's, or it's actually like I don't actually remember the subtitle.
Shammy Whammy Toon.
It's like something in Arcadia or something like that. Oh, this guy's got a fucking bow. Oh, he's going for the unavoidable damage.
Unavoidable. If only you had a.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, see, look at him. He's just doing this shit.
This match is mine. With me.
This is some bullshit. I can't believe he would cheat in such a horrible fashion. Gonna have to rely on the invincibility and the time block. That's all I can do.
If only if it was like that VR game you were playing, where you just put sword right where the arrow is gonna land.
That is a great game. I would love to play it again. We're gonna try and play Lethal Company next Monday. Oh fuck! Ooh, did you see that shit? That was some bullshit.
Oh, he did the run.
Oh god damn it! Son of a bitch! I'm gonna have to like, I might go onto the Ascension page and be like, hey, you're gonna have to fix this shit. You got these big guys being like super chunky, but when they have like arrows, they just kind of avoid all damage. Or excuse me, not avoid all damage. They just get basically free damage. Because it's not like Skyrim, you can't stagger anybody. Which I think was a really big improvement to the 3D combat when Skyrim came out. Was depending on how you played, how you hit, and everything like that, you could like stagger people out of stuff. So if somebody was like this and they were gonna sit here and just do this shit right here, you could effectively go in there and just like kind of smash them real quick to stop them from doing that. It was really good. Let me just cast Woad real quick. My once a day.
Does your sword actually take like visual damage?
I don't think so.
I know in Oblivion, they made it where your equipment deteriorates. So, but if I remember, it didn't show any wear and tear on your blade. So I wonder if they did in the remake where it's like as it wears down, like you'll start seeing little visual like chips off the blade or stuff in your armor.
Okay, I figured out shit. I got him through phase 1.
This is how you beat an arrow user.
You just crowd the shit out of him. Yeah, skeleton, yeah! He's over there cheering.
From the blue team, leave the arena now.
Oh, look, there's me.
Rest. You
Finn. Oh, Finn. Oh, right.
Oh, look, there's the guy up there.
You made Raccoon. But
Yeah, I made a Bogdanov twin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it. We'll see if we get any money. Maybe we'll be a brawler now. Awoo! Was that you in the Discord? Whenever I hear that.
On the Discord.
Oh, that was in the Discord? Who did it? I can't even.
Oh, that was in the Twitch chat.
I'm looking. I don't see who did. Is it actually not showing me who used that? Can't believe it's hiding it from me. I can't see the. Oh, there you are. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's weird. So my Twitch is not actually showing me who's redeeming what. I had to open it up on my other computer. Well, see, now I know.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you know...
That was one thing I wish would be kind of funny. It's like, it would actually, when you put like the BSOD redeem, and you're in VR, like all of a sudden you'll just get swamped with blue boxes in your VR headset, and you won't be able to see.
It would be pretty funny.
You'd be like,
hold on, can I, does this count as a house? It does not, okay. No loot bag.
but
So, because modding in Oblivion is still in its infancy, rather than having a script that just kind of like works when you open up like this loot bag spell, it does a cast instead, and that just activates the script, which is fine. But it's a loot bag spell that's supposed to be like you can store stuff on a horse's saddlebag or in a house that you own. I don't
so
have
the
either
public
of those.
arena was not your house.
Well, I can sleep there, I can eat there, nothing's happening, you know, I technically own one of the beds there, or at least it's a free bed. So I figured, hey, what are the chances that it might be a place I can just sleep in? Also, let me tell you, this is what's commonly known as the Walk of Shame. It's what happens when you get a little greedy and you decide to. Not quite that. But
It's the Spider-Man walk.
It's the Walk of Shame. It's when you get all your loot and you're like, all right, I'm just gonna have to walk it back, and there you go. In Skyrim, you can power attack. Hey nerd, how's it going, man?
All I would do is I would literally just drop my heaviest object, fast travel to town, sell my stuff, and then fast travel back.
See, that's the problem. I am in town. Gotta go here. And the market's literally right here.
And if only they had cruise control.
Shit. I think they do actually have like an auto walk or something.
In Fallout 3 PC version they did, in the console they don't.
Tired and annoying? You're not annoyed. Oh, you're tired and annoyed. My bad. I'm sorry about that.
Rude, silly.
No. I was trying to be nice. I was like, you're not annoying. I thought you said he was tired and annoying. My bad. But good. How goes Elder Scrolls? You know, getting beat up. We turned the difficulty down by 1 notch. Rude. Oh, that's not rude. I'm trying to be nice.
Welcome to a fight.
I'll say, you know, one thing I loved about Oblivion,
interest you in some of my
What's up?
fine
really
wares.
fucking annoying, was that like if you don't know what time it is and you're just shopping, casually just wandering around a shop, all of a sudden you'll be like, all of a sudden the cashier screams,
seems
"Get
like
out
fair
here,
price."
trespasser!"
Oh yeah, they get mad if you like wander into another place and everything.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Skyrim.
What are
where
you
it's like,
doing
I
in
just-
here?
Yeah, I just walk into a thing. I'm just walking around. It was daytime,
Another
and then all of a sudden,
satisfied.
8 o'clock. hits, and
Hold
it's
on.
like,
Did her? Hold on. Stop the presses.
Armor, weapons, I have it all.
It didn't do it again.
How may I help you?
I'm gonna have to go look in the VOD. I'm pretty sure like her boobs just with her armor just went wah 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 wah.
Man, your armor is pretty flexible there.
Very flexible. Also, I didn't put on my gloves or my like pants, so I'm just running around with the top half of my armor. Amazing.
It's a kilt.
Which one of these? Where's the best defense? That's what I need. They transcended time and space.
I'm Bernardo. I handle the heavy armor at the best defense. I'm also an advanced trainer in heavy armor, so I know what I'm talking about.
You want to give Lethal Company another shot on
Finzius has
Monday?
the best bookstore in the city. Of course, First Edition is the only bookstore
Maybe.
in the city.
Maybe. I think it'd be real cool.
May I
Perhaps.
interest you in some of my fine wares?
Oh shit! I'm really close to actually being able to get this. What is this? It's the Aegis of the Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
But it has
Even
less.
though it looks like every other armor.
Well, no, it's the Blades armor. The Blades armor redone. But I remember this kind of being a little bit of a swindle because like it's 1500, which isn't that bad, but it has less defense than the actual Steel Cuirass, and we're still in the early game, so I feel like technically I could get more out of just buying the rest of the steel set. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because your overall defense.
Yeah.
That's a fair deal.
Let's just do this. We'll sell those two. We're gonna sell all 132 of our iron arrows because at this point, you know, why not? In for a penny, in for a pound. Then we're gonna get it because you know at this point we can't afford it. Never mind, we're stupid. I might be a little dumb. All right.
What do you mean you can't afford it? Just haggle them.
Oh, can I? Well, that's actually a good question. A good idea. Let's see. Easy. Can you? He says disposition is at 40. What is this? Can you help me out?
Disposition is at 31, so they hate you.
Oh, he did drop it a little bit. Hey, just give me all of it.
I think it's like,
he did. He did. He dropped it down a little bit.
Well, he drops it, but when it comes to buying it, he'll say no. That's the thing. It'll tell you
is that how it works?
Is. Yeah, he'll tell you. Yeah, if you have, it'll.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's being real shitty about it.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I already sold the stuff to him.
Oh, and you lose disposition every time you try. So he hates you more.
I can't do that.
You slippery little eel, you. You're like, oh, you know, 5%, and that's too much.
You got to cheer him up with your jokes.
A pleasure to serve.
That's
Or
true.
bribe him.
I could just persuade him, couldn't I?
Or bribe him.
Make it quick.
Yeah, look at
I think that's what I end up doing eventually, just bribing people because I didn't understand how the wheel works.
What a wonderful compliment.
You just gotta look at their facial expressions.
Yeah, that's hard when it's like
That's enough.
they don't show any facial expression. But also, I believe the facial expression changes every time you do it.
Oh God!
Yeah, that's what always happens to me. It's like, oh, I'm doing good, and then the 4 level and then the 4 bar.
Well, the thing is, you want the more bars on the one that you want, right? So you'd go like
sometimes...
You're just gonna take the bean there.
Really now.
Get that
You're
one.
Such a chump.
We're gonna go to. Shit.
Yep.
Blah blah. I can't argue with that.
All right.
Good.
Let's do this again.
What can I say? Blah, blah. You win this one.
Imagine if you could put on 0. He just like
think
get
that's
out of
fun?
my shop.
That would be really funny.
That's enough. What a wonderful compliment. Sorry, I don't. You're pathetic.
I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna get it. We're obviously gonna go for the one
big,
boast.
Fat liar.
We're gonna go for the big coerce.
I won't fight you.
One joke.
That's just what a
Bam!
wonderful
Bam! We're back to where we started. Obviously, I'm a master.
Actually, we are actually 12 points more than where we started.
Holy shit! You're right. Let's Holy, what the fuck? Take this. I feel like you want to take the one, but I guess you can't, right? So it's like, is it going down because I'm taking so long?
Yeah, he'll do that. It's a ticking
Son of a
timer.
bitch!
You win this one.
Yeah, because a
blah,
person
what
will
a
slowly
bore.
get bored of you.
That's just not funny.
if you
That's
take too long.
You're
Just
a
not
big,
funny.
fat liar. Sorry, please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. You've got a point.
Okay, I'm leveling this personality. All right, we're doing it. We're making the personality
You've got
happen.
a
I think
point.
also it also increases your
Blah,
charisma
blah,
as you do
blah,
this,
what a
I think,
bore.
which
Wait, why
makes
did
it
that?
better.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. What a wonderful compliment.
Oh, we're getting them. We're getting them. All right. Shit.
I can't argue with that. Don't make me laugh. You think that really now?
Oh, we're making it happen. We're making it happen, Claybird. You said it would never
That's
happen.
just stupid. What a wonderful compliment.
You
It's
said
tricky.
you said the world would never accept
can't-
my
blah,
funny
blah,
jokes
blah, what a-
in
No,
the
you
funny
do me
gamer
too
world
much
of
harm.
Oblivion.
You're full of it. That's enough. That's just not funny.
That's
Did I
just
really
not-
say
You're
that would
pathetic.
never happen?
You did. You told
That's
me.
just
You
not
told me
funny.
very, very personally.
I
You were
can't-
like,
really
I
now.
just don't think
You're
it'll
such a
happen.
charmer.
Silly. Obviously,
You
this
win.
this
What
one.
a dumb joke.
Okay.
Please don't make me laugh.
There we
Goodness,
go.
what can
That's a
I
big
say?
one. Goodness, what can I say?
You've got a point. Blah blah. That's just stupid. That's just
There we go.
What a wonderful compliment. You're pathetic.
So maybe we
That's
can get-
enough.
We really,
80%?
we're doing all this for
That's
like the
just not
bribe. I know it's great.
What a wonderful compliment. You're a bit. That's enough.
Okay, obviously
Don't
take
make
that
me
one.
laugh.
Take that
That's
one.
just stupid.
Take this one.
That's
Take that one.
goodness, What can I say?
Oh, we can't even do it no more. He's just as high as he can go.
Only quality goods for sale here.
Oh, you can't?
What can I interest?
No, I guess
Oh,
there's
I
like
guess
a
until your,
there's like an upper limit or
I
something.
guess until your, yeah, I guess until your charisma gets better.
Oh wait, did it auto set it to where it was? Yeah, because it's at 40% right now. Wait, the most you're gonna do? Can you go up to 45? Will you be my friend because I told you funny jokes?
You don't expect me to make that deal.
Shit! I told you funny jokes, you son of a bitch.
I can't make that deal.
Oh my, okay, so yeah, what is the point of even the haggling thing if like he's just gonna refuse everything and it's auto set?
You don't expect me to make.
Are
that
you fucking kidding me? He's just like, nah, we're done. Nah, you lost me. Okay. You know what? I still think we can get there.
Or,
What's up?
or maybe it depends on the object. Because since he's an armor shop, maybe he only provide, maybe he's more preferred on buying armors rather than soul gems.
He just
Does
took
he really give a shit?
like 4 torches for 2 gold each. Like I don't know. I think he's just
Well, I
a
mean,
jerk.
I mean, every adventurer needs torches. Soul gems are only for mages.
I'm gonna sell him this fucking
That's
staff
more
here.
than I'd usually pay.
Try to haggle. Try to haggle on like a higher thing, but with armor or swords specifically.
I think it's across the board though. Oh, you know what I'll do? I know what to
your
do.
friends about
I know what to do. Hold
Be
on,
seeing
hold on. I remember now. The whole reason you keep the statue in your inventory, it's because there's a guy who'll buy it for a lot of money early on. Where's the rich place again in this area? Is it Elven Gardens? I know these in the rich place. It's where all the houses are.
Bro, you can't ask me. I got lost in this damn city.
Oh, it's you.
It's me.
Yes?
What
Oh,
do you
it's
mean
you.
it's me? Nothing?
Bye.
Okay. I thought she was about to like break something out here. Let's see, Valenorman. It's like some kind of fancy name, like Umbus or something like that. What is this? Luther Broad's
I know
boarding
there's
house?
I know there's a quest where a guy like sells stuff. Where he sells stuff at Walmart prices and everyone's pissed off at him.
Oh yeah. Thornir. I remember that. I actually saw
Yeah,
him
it's
just a
like-
second ago.
And he's like, he's running us out of town. He's running our business out of town. It's like we have to
things.
take care of him.
He's got BOGO prices. Buy one get one. Wait, is this the place? What are all these crystals for? Oh, holy shit!
House Drez and Halalu have renounced the
Everyone's
slave
probably
trade
praying to the
and
dragon.
freed the beast
Oh,
folk
they're
from
just similar
servitude.
name gang.
It is not surprising,
see,
considering
hi,
Morrowind's
hello.
violent past. You can only hope the troubles subside quickly. Bye.
Damn,
Nice.
forbidding figment just got. I mean, oh, this guy. He has the Umba name. Because you gotta talk to his butler, and he'll be like,
Joring the butler. I've served Master Umbacano for many years.
okay. Umbacano?
My master, Umbacano, is known across Cyrodiil as a collector of alien antiquities. He's always interested in rare artifacts from that era.
Alien
Why?
antiquities.
Do you have something of interest to my master?
I have this alien artifact for sale. I just
Really?
picked it
May
up.
I see it, please?
No, it's mine.
Bro has no top
I
teeth.
believe my master would be interested in speaking to you right away. If you'll just follow me.
My cat is yowling in the background. I'm trying to. Yeah, I don't know what she's doing in there.
What can I do for you?
Alright? Just walked around the corner. Oh shit! Why is all this shit on the ground?
Yes?
What's up with the dude's
You
hair?
have something of interest to me?
Did you see that weird blink he just did? This man's an alien.
yeah.
Ah, one of the 10 ancestors. Hold it up to the light. Yes, exquisite. You did the right thing by bringing this to me.
Holy shit!
I am interested in obtaining the complete set of these statues. If you bring them to me when you
don't
find
like
them,
that.
I will pay you double for each one. I
Double
would
for
be
each
happy
one.
to take this statue off your hands right now. I assume that's why you came to see me?
Yeah. Here you go.
Wonderful.
500 money. Look how easy
I
that
will
was.
be happy to give you the same price for any others that you
Oh shit! My
find.
headset died.
And I'll double your payment
Oh,
if you
no.
manage to
My
recover the
plug.
complete set of 10. I look forward to a long and mutually profitable relationship.
Headset turn on. Headset turn on. Headset turn on? Question mark?
There.
There we go. Got it. Had to cycle it real quick in my thing here. I feel like if you made him have an accident, you'd be doing him a favor. Hey, he's a strange little guy. You know what's funny is if you tell him this, I think he does something. He's like, well, you better get started then.
Yes.
Say,
Have you found another statue for me?
no.
Well then, you have work to do. I will continue to search the archives for any clues to the statue's
Well,
location.
then you have work to do. You better get to it, champ. Thanks, Papa.
One of his eyes not looking at me.
Look. When you're rich, when you're filthy, stinking rich, and you collect alien art antiquities, you can afford to be a little eccentric. You can have a little lazy eye,
Or
right?
it's either that or it's just the fucking spotlight on him shining on the other eye. And it's just... Actually, that's kind of weird. You actually see the spotlight in his eye. Like it's shining down on it.
It could be that. Alright, well, we got the money, so now we guess we go back and we can get our armor. Our amazing, fancy armor. I will say, do you not trust the alien Wendigo? Look, he's probably gonna do some kind of... I don't actually remember. I don't know if I ever did this quest to, like, completion in the original, but, he's probably gonna be one of those things where you collect all the artifacts, he goes and tries to be like, I'm ascending, and he turns into some terrible little guy.
I'm ascending and turns into a goblin.
Wait, am I even going the right way? It's the Arboretum.
Good question. I
Sword?
have that. I
My
have
sword?
that question every day.
It's
Oh, your sword. It's fine. His shield has a built-in sheath in it.
it goes right through the it goes right through the shield. It's amazing.
It's also your shield, but also it makes sure that when you run it doesn't stab you in the back by accident.
I don't think I'm
or
going
cut
to
you.
the right place.
I'm just thinking, is this the part of town where you can talk to Todd Howard?
I don't know. What is the button to like switch between the local and the not local map?
RS?
Is it right
The
stick?
right stick? I mean, I'm looking at it. It said like details.
Let's see. Open map. There's definitely a button. What is this? What is this video game? What is this?
It's a video game from two decades ago with a new lick of paint.
Oh shit! There we go. I got it. I guess I zoomed out and it was like, ugh, like that. Oh yeah, no, we went the wrong way. We need to go to the market district. Yeah, right.
I'm starting to get tired.
Damn, I feel it. Let's see. Oh, who are you? Who are you, sir? Bernardo! No, you're supposed to sell me my armor. It's like, nope, closed
Too
up
bad,
for the
he's
day.
going home.
You were too late. Oh shit, is this not the? Oh, that's not the end. This is the end.
I sent that video in. It's like every time I just see that lock screen, it's just like, come on, you motherfucker.
Apparently people have a lot of trouble with the old lockpicking system, which, oh no, is my bed! My bed! My bed! It's no longer my bed, I have to rent it again. God damn.
And the dude went home.
Can I just stand out on the streets like a hoodlum? And say,
Anytime
what
now.
if I sit over here and I pretend like I have things to do? I'm just like, yeah, oh.
King and
I
queen.
mean, that's what I did in Fallout 3.
Don't look at my kilt.
That was one thing I did in Fallout 3, where I was like, because in Fallout 4, to wait, you have to be sitting. But
Is that true?
I kind of like, yeah, I remember in Fallout 4, you have to sit for the wait. You can't just wait while standing up like in Fallout 3.
Huh.
But that was one thing I kind of liked about it, because it kind of like, it made sense. Like, if you're be waiting, you should be sitting. Otherwise, you should be a mannequin. Just standing there for 12 hours. So when I was playing Fallout 3 again, I always be inclined to, if it's more than like an hour, I'll go to sit down somewhere.
I handle the heavy.
And just wait there.
Thornir will buy almost anything, and I mean anything.
Anything. What is he trying to say there?
What can I interest you with?
Thornir will buy almost any. Oh, Thornir.
All right, we done it. We bought one of the super artifacts, apparently, based on the price that he just charged me. We're gonna buy steel greaves,
Bargain at any price.
some boots, and ideally some gauntlets. Not more steel greaves.
Anything. Even this rotten carrot I found.
Anything silly. You heard the man. Is he trying to? Are you trying to insinuate things, good sir?
You got a great deal there.
Let's see. Can I get this now? 93. Yeah, we can. Hell yeah. Now the only thing we need is like an actual shield to replace this horrible rusty shield that we have.
There's an iron shield.
That's true. Well, see, look. You gotta go big. You gotta go big whenever you're in a shop. All right. You can't just settle for second best. Oh God, I'm naked. There we go.
Oh God, they even kept the skin tone.
They kept what?
If you go naked, they kept the skin tone around your neck is different than around your body.
The neck seam. Look, everybody has a little bit of a neck seam.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's what it was in the original.
All right, now we're ready. Put on your pants. I put on my pants. Look, I put on my pants. I'm ready now. I'm gaming.
You put on your fancy armor. That's
it's awfully hot, isn't it? Like it's just look at this. Do you think this
literally
is
flaming?
I don't know about flaming. It seems like I'm just like very stinky or something. Like what is this? Do you like these circa 2007 enchanted effects where it just looks like your character is constantly steaming?
What if it was like that's why it was expensive? It's like he just sprayed some super expensive cologne on it.
Yeah, he sprayed some like Axe body spray on her or something like that. He's like, that's very powerful. Seems you need to give it a watch.
Of them are nice folks.
What's new with you?
What's
Go hop in the lake.
I'm about to actually. If I remember correctly, after you had the horse armor DLC, you could go talk to this lady and she would just give you a fucking horse if it was your first playthrough.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, you had to not have a horse already. And it was only after you got the horse armor DLC, which, by the way, ruined video games forever. But, thanks, Todd.
Yeah.
Morning.
That was the first microtransaction. I was
yeah, at
there.
least it gave you. I was like, at least it gave you DLC. Now they just make games again. They just remaster games and don't give you the DLC.
Yeah.
That came with it originally.
I was, that's such a weird thing. Like these days, like people get really upset, about DLC like around half the time. But back then, you gotta understand, like 20 years ago, we didn't know what we were getting into. We were wide-eyed, starry-eyed. We thought it was the most amazing thing that our game was gonna have more content. All right. And
yeah, it was basically a live service. That was the way we were kind of thinking of it. It's like more content.
Well, not even that. It's just like, an expansion. You can just get more game. That was a new thing back then. Like Knights of the Nine. What are you talking about? More game?
Oh, only World of Warcraft did that kind of thing.
Yeah. So it was so shocking back then. But now, like looking back on it 20 years later, we're like, oh god, that was the beginning of the end.
Let's see, how many corners can we cut and ship it as something else?
Yeah, or rather, it's just like the idea like of microtransactions. Let's say you get a free horse here. That it's just the microtransaction heavy gaming started there. Thanks, Todd.
How goes it? Snock Rabura, owner and proprietor. We board horses and, well, we don't actually sell horses anymore. That is.
You got anything useful for me?
What can I interest you in?
Free horse head? Sweet. Wait, I want a horse armor and a horse.
You gotta be kidding.
I want a horse. I'm armed. I'll come back with my own horse. I'll take any horse. I'm not fussy.
Let's see what we've got here.
I said I want a horse.
Although I had no horse, she outfitted her old nag with steel armor and gave it to me free of charge. So yeah, that's how you get your free horse, everybody. It's not the best horse in the world, but it'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That'll do, pig. Silence now, pig. Oh, there it is. Hell yeah.
Don't name your horse.
Well, it's named Old Nag. You don't get to name your horse in this.
No.
And we're doing it, guys. We're out on the road to Oblivion. Oh, look, there's a little ruin over there. I guess we'll stop by there first.
I kind of realized your armor isn't stinky anymore.
Well, it's because I'm running through the rain and through the wind. The wind is blowing through my hair, my beautiful tousled hair. It just cools you off. It blows your stink away. What do the 3 marks by Kvatch mean?
Good question. Wasn't Kvatch the one where it has a Oblivion gate?
Yeah, it's like a story location. You don't think you ever actually get to visit Kvatch and it's like actual, like, not blown up form. There's one thing I can do without, it's zombies. Is that like hinting that this is a zombie ruin? Sounds like it. Stay here, old nag, and let me investigate. What are you aiming at? Oh, you're a bandit. Oh, it's... Oh, there's a mud crab. They're fighting the mud crabs. Now the mud crabs are fighting me. Oh yeah, get him, mud crab. Get him, mud crab.
Ah, shit.
At least I'm taking more hits now. Except when they get around me like that.
I'm gonna just do a ninja dodge.
That might be a little tough for me. So now we can't afford to take all their pants because we have our loot bag, which we can go to our horse now and be like, here, horse, let me stow this on your saddlebag here.
Why is he blue?
Why? Who's blue? Oh, the guy.
Bandit. He's blue.
Oh, he's a blue elf. You've heard of those? What? That wasn't funny.
I was like, I don't remember. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't remember a blue elf existing.
I can't believe it. This man no-selled it. You better work on your materials, what Clayburn just told me. He just whispered it in my ear. Nerd. Oh, there's a nerd. There, isn't there? I'll get it in a second. I'm gonna go down here first and just see what's up.
What the fuck is going on with your health bar?
It's, oh, fuck! You're right. What's going on?
You've been I think you've been poisoned.
Am I poisoned?
Oh wait, maybe it's the armor.
Oh, it's because it fortifies health. Is that like a bug? Was that bone bitten in half?
Oh, that stopped.
It did stop. What the fuck?
Oh, what if you were poisoned, but the armor was recharging, it was fortifying your health. So you're taking damage from the poison.
Does the armor actually like do anything for my health?
I mean,
fortified blade, blunt, and heavy armor, and drains luck. But that's it.
What's the ...
I don't know, and I can't seem to scroll down in it, so I just assumed that that's not a thing. Maybe it is a thing. Hold on. What if I use the mouse? The wonderful old mouse of Oz? Shit.
What's a mouse?
What is a mouse? I can't seem to look at the ... so I'm just gonna assume it doesn't exist.
Oh,
something's attacking.
Oh, here it is.
Oh.
Fortified blade on self, fortified blunt on self, fortified heavy armor on self, drain luck on self, and drain health on self. 20 points.
Oh, that's shit. So, well, I guess it just lowers my max HP, but that's not bad for the armor values, to be honest.
Drain health. Does that mean just like it?
It's just your max.
away?
It's your max.
Oh. That's kind of funny how like it doesn't show you that bit. It shows you everything else except that bit.
It really didn't really make it very easy for you to find out for some reason. So 15 coins, we'll take that. Your boots don't really matter because it's not worth the coin to weight ratio.
See, like,
yeah, it's doing it again. It's like it's constantly applying my armor enchant and kind of breaking. Oh, look, it's doing it. It's like you're sizzling in the heat.
Yeah, and then it stops exactly that. That.
You know what? I'm just not gonna worry about it. Don't worry about it, nerd. It's fine.
Ask Steam forums. See if they add this bug.
Go into student discussions. Be like, did anyone try on the Aegis of the Apocalypse? Did it cause this little weird thing to happen for you?
And you'll get like
I need to
5
save.
replies, be like, yeah, it did, and then nothing else.
Yeah, be like, oh, that was in the original game too, is what they'll say. Here we go. I need to save because apparently I'm just notoriously bad on this character at lockpicking. I say as I do it perfectly. Alright, into the ruins we go. Dive. So, I always kind of like the idea of playing a character that kind of like carries multiple weapons for the occasion. Oh shit. Skeletons? Skeleton? Ooh, I barely got that. Because sometimes this is the first one where you couldn't hit. In this originally, from what I recall, like you couldn't actually hit ghosts and shit unless you had like a silver weapon or a magic weapon. Where the fuck are you? Hey, where are you? There you are. Look at him spazzing out down there.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. There you go. You got a bow. You have any arrows on you?
Maybe try heal right now.
I think that's just it keeping it permanently 20 points down. Is what it's doing. Yeah, see? Yeah, alright. It's fine, it's fine. Hello, zombie.
You would think they would probably, like... You would think they would just, like... It would still show full health. But... It would, But then as soon as you take your armor off, it'll just go, like... Boop, extend it again.
I know that's not my computer. Is that just how the game runs? That was a little bit of a huge amount of stutter there for a second. Yeah, I think what it's doing...
Your old game.
That's true. Well, no. So the way they've done it is I've told you how the... Did I mention how the file structure is for this? Let me show you something.
No.
While we're sitting here for a second. They have the original game wrapped in UE5. And the way you can tell that is if you go over here, you have here's the base directory. Normally, the base directory would be let me see, where is it? It's like content, dev, ob data, data. This is where the base directory, or excuse me, the base directory would be right here. And this is where your plugins are and everything else. So what they've done is they've taken the original 20-year-old game and they have quite literally wrapped UE5 around it. Which, to be fair, it works. It's fine. It's just, it's not just, it is and is not quite literally the 20-year-old game. Oh, shit. Nope, you're gonna have to hit your buddy. That guy wants me to get clear, but I'm not gonna do it. Oh, yeah. No game quite like a Bethesda game. It's true. Although I will say, I think they do deserve the goodwill for this. As silly as that is, because, you know, it's a remaster, and I think we tend to have this sort of, like, expectation that remasters aren't... How do I put this, right? I feel like to gamers, perhaps, there's this sort of feeling that remasters aren't worth quite the same as a brand new game, which I think is somewhat fair, but also maybe a little unfair. The thing is, a lot of effort went into this, and I think I recognize that. And I think that that's perfectly okay.
Is that why they sold this for $50? Because it's literally the same game, but with better graphics? I think,
I'm going to be honest, I think you want my real opinion on this? On this whole thing is, I think they ended up in a situation where they know that Elder Scrolls 6 has to do good. And Todd was like, look, if you want me to have all that stuff, I'm gonna need more money. Because I think people don't really realize how bad Starfield flopping kind of hurt them. Like, it really destroyed Bethesda's reputation.
I was like, how can it flop? I remember people saying it was, like, the best launch they've ever had, because it had, like, very little bugs in it.
No. Oh, fuck, there he is. It just so here's the thing, Bethesda's always enjoyed a very nice relationship with the player base, in the sense that, yeah, okay, they're the buggy games that we all know and love. They are really just that fucked up. It's whatever.
But they're also like huge.
They're huge. They're
expansive,
wonderful. They're good. They're fun to play, and they're just classic. And to a certain extent, they were always made with a certain amount of care for the players that you felt like you were getting value out of them.
and his sweet little lies.
Yeah, the sweet little lies. But when it started feeling like they were just kind of milking people for money, that's when it crossed the line. Let me see.
The Skyrim.
Is there a ghost? I hear a ghost. There's a ghost right there. All right, so when there's a ghost, we gotta switch to our silver sword.
Silver's for monsters.
Yeah, silver's for monsters. I didn't think that hit me, but all right. What is with that stutter?
Mods?
I don't think it's the mods. Oh, I think it just siphoned my magicka. What'd you run out of magicka too? I recognize illusion spells. You ain't gonna get me with that. It's probably paralysis or something. Wait, where's his corpse is over here for some reason? That's weird. Let's see. Yeah. I can leap so high, Claiborne. Yeah, it's just
so high when you're in such heavy armor.
Yeah, I think, but continue my thought, because when I get distracted, I'm very bad about just completely just throwing my thought off the ledge and forgetting all about it. Yeah, ghosty boy, exactly. But what you see, this is a great here's a great example of me both losing my thought and also being like, this is a wonderful example of Unreal 5. They just added cockroaches to everything as a little texture effect for some reason. Yeah, that amazing. Can't do that in the creation engine, no sir.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Skyrim and Fallout 4 doing the, bring allow modders to earn money.
Look, modders owning money was never a problem. Okay, it was just there was a level of expectation where Bethesda was trying. Here's the thing: modders owning money, not a problem. People should be paid for their work, especially if they're willing to take charge for the service. Plenty of people are willing to donate for those things. There were probably a number of people who were very unhappy, I think. Because it represented leaving a status quo that we were very comfortable with, and I don't think that's really. I don't think it's wrong. Like, I get it, I think it's reasonable to be unhappy when something changes for something you perceive to be the worser. But I think, like, as adults, we can kind of get over that and recognize that modders should be paid for their work if they're willing to charge for it. The problem is that we had a very, very nice community that was working together very well, and Bethesda was doing, at the same time, everything they could do to smash it. For example, there was there was like a clause in there too that was like Bethesda's gonna own all your shit or something like that. Like, and they were also trying to shut down like certain parts of the creation engine. So at the time, they were coming off as very anti-modding. And that was what pissed people off, because it was another example and a bunch of things that kind of showed people that Bethesda was trying to just basically move in on the modding scene, and that was not cool, because modding's what's kind of kept Bethesda alive for so long, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what my friend was basically saying at one point, where he's like, he didn't want like the next edition of Skyrim, because then it's like all the mods are gonna be broken.
Yeah.
Or whatever on the new edition.
Well, yeah. Well, that was probably special edition. Special edition. Bethesda's leadership stopped caring about the players. Microsoft saw that. Yeah, but the thing is, Bethesda's always had corporate masters. ZeniMax wasn't great either. Even though they're still technically under ZeniMax, under Microsoft, it's just
Man, we need
it's a
Midway
lot.
to come back.
Yeah, you forget that that horse armor happened under ZeniMax, not under Microsoft. It's a lot of unfortunate things there. The difference is that the value proposition changed. That's the big takeaway. You know, no longer were people getting what they paid for. We were getting shitty shadows of something that we liked and nothing else. And I think once people realized that, you know, Bethesda was kind of going down the shitter and we were no longer getting anything like actually worthwhile, which happened around Starfield, that's when people got really upset. This person, Ween Adorn, when they died too. Missing string table entry, amazing. They said they fixed that. I don't think they did. But I do think Oblivion Fallout 76 is pretty ass too. Yeah, it really is. I hate to say it, because, like, Tom, a friend of mine who also streams, you may know him as Batamu, he really likes it. And I played it a little bit with him on his server. It's not bad. It's not bad, it's just not very good. Especially not, and I think me and him also agree on this, especially not in the shadow of what everybody knows Fallout to be. And I'm not one of those people who says, oh, are you afraid of change, gamer? Because I don't think that that's a reasonable thing. I think people are perfectly suited and reasonable to say, hey, I liked Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and expect that to be sort of a baseline to the experience that I'm going into and in a bunch of other games, and I can rate them based on that. I think that's perfectly fine. I think that's a very reasonable way to look at things. I think it's fine to
didn't mention Fallout 4.
Well, Fallout 4 is a different game too, you know, and I think people do the same thing with Fallout 4. We look at it and we say, Fallout 4 is more gun game, less Fallout. You know what I mean? And that's just normal. I think that's a normal way to be. And I think people get really too caught up in the whole thing where they're like, oh, you're just afraid of change, gamer. No, I just kind of like the other game. Oh, hello. Please don't bother my horse.
I was like, funny thing with Fallout 76. As you know, I live in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Fallout 76 is also in West Virginia.
Yeah.
When the game released, we had a fucking holiday made for Fallout 76.
Did you? Holy shit!
Like the governor was basically saying, I think it was it the governor or mayor? I think it was the governor. Yeah, I think it's the governor. The governor went around. He basically, we're all make this a holiday, and then the game turned to shit, and no one cared anymore.
You know what's sad about that is like, no, I'm not being mean to West Virginia. It's just like, it is heartbreaking. It's like, you think of like how many other states get represented in media all the time, and like they just don't give a fuck because it's like all the time. Like New York has so many movies set in New York, they don't make holidays over movies and video games.
Yeah, well, it's some sort of celebration of the launch.
But that's what I mean. Like West Virginia was so like, holy shit, we're in the game, and they were excited, and that just means they fell all the more higher, and that sucks.
Yeah, it's like it's like West Virginia never. Well, I think a lot of states never really get a video game made about them. So it's like it's always the big places: New York City, Washington.
Yeah, we're flyover states. Me, all of us. Ohio. Which video game is set in Ohio?
I don't know. I'm just kidding. Maryland.
Maryland.
I think there's a couple games based in Maryland because they are like Stephen King, fans and blah blah blah. So they base it in Maryland because Stephen King based all of his tales in Maryland.
Did he really?
I believe that's the thing. Is like a lot of his stories take place in Maryland. Maine. That's what. Yeah, Maine. That's what it is.
Maine. Okay.
Yeah, in Maine. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
A lot of his stories take. Yeah, mostly in Maine. Yeah. And yeah, whenever they do that.
Oh shit.
Stephen King is from Maine.
They gotta
He looks
change
as
that.
was it the Family Guy skit? He's like, oh, we have this haunted lamp. Ooh.
He does kind of do that. Like, I know a lot of his. I've never read a Stephen King book, and that may make me seem somewhat uncultured, I guess. But at the same time, like, my dad, when I was young, dated a woman who was just super into like everything he did, and I just didn't see the appeal. Granted, this was around the same time I was into fucking Dragon Ball Z, so perhaps my taste was a little different.
The dairy and stuff is in Maine. The only one I've listened to an audiobook, and the only one I've finished is of it's the one with the haunted car.
Yeah. I know which one you mean. Christine, I think it is.
Yeah, Christine. I finished that. I've listened to that one.
What about? This is weird. I just noticed what's happening, and why I wasn't able to see your redeems before, Claybird. I'm watching right now as Nerd is talking, and it's like it's deleting all the previous messages and just having his message, his most recent one, at the top for some reason. It's so weird in my browser. The Shining is incredible. I get that The Shining is like a cultural, like a pretty big cultural milestone in terms of like movies and cinema and stuff. People reference it all the time. Christine, Carrie, I've heard a lot of them. It wasn't my aesthetic, I guess. And granted, again, I was watching Dragon Ball Z at the same time, so I mean that's just the difference, right? But I will say this. Oh fuck! What's shooting? Scaring the shit out of me. This thing's going off. Can you like sneak? How do you get past these?
But yeah, Fallout 76. That was like a whole ordeal when the game was launching, and then it just with the pre-order bullshit, and then the game failing, it was horrible. And then it's like after that year, no one talked about it. No one cared anymore.
Damn. That sucks, man. I'm sorry your Fallout 76 holiday didn't work out. That would have been really cool.
Yeah, it was weird. It was very trippy, I will say the least.
Talisman and the Black House. These are more fantasy than her. And well, I'm not saying now. Oh fuck! What? Oh, I got hit by that. I'm not saying like now. I just meant like the only time I was really like super exposed to it was back then, and it was a very different kind of thing. But I feel like I'm just not into that kind of literature, I guess. I know. I'm uncultural swine. I'm sorry. No, you're fine, dude. You're fine. I appreciate you being willing to recommend me stuff. That's perfectly fine. Oh shit.
But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool too, and then I think I bought it on PS4 a couple of years later.
Oh, my weapon's broken. Shit.
Played about 5 minutes, and I'm like, or I played about for an hour, and I'm like, this was before the update where they added NPCs.
What's usually your preference in literature? I don't really read a whole lot of long-form books these days. Oh yeah, uncultured. But if I had to say like what it was, I like mythology, folklore, and legends, stuff like that. I was a big fan of like when I was in high school. I liked reading the Odyssey, the Iliad, and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that just for clout. Okay, I know that's probably like every like every Twitch streamer's like go to. Oh man, I read the Iliad. Odysseus was amazing.
I'm cultured.
I'm so much better than you. You know what I mean? But no, I like fantastical tales that old humans used to believe in. I guess it's part of the reason I got so engrossed in things like Fate, like Stay Night and all that, because it's all based on like mythology and legends and stuff like that. Also, I like Shin Megami Tensei, also based on mythology and legends and stuff like that. So, like, it works for me, you know? Listen to a lot of audiobooks. But yeah, as far as, like, today, I don't really read a whole lot of, like, long-form stuff. Did I just save? I did just save, good.
No, I'm reading Nerd's comment.
You read the Odyssey 8 times, the Iliad twice, I get it. Yeah, you know what the most longest form stuff is gonna sound really retarded. Sorry, I still use the word. I'm 35 years old. You're just gonna have to deal with them, sorry. Also, I think it's dumb that people hate that word. Oh fuck, I'm already fucking this up. You know what? You know what? One of the most longest form stuff I read these days? It's Wikipedia articles. No! You're older? Damn.
I mean, I can... I was like, I could believe that silly. I mean, sometimes I'm bored. I'm just like, I'm gonna read the synopsis on this PS2 game that I...
Yeah, well, it is kind of weird how, like, our reading has been, like, changed into watching, like, long-form YouTube content. As dumb as that is.
Yeah, because it's easier to digest than using your brain to imagine what's happening.
Well, you also get moving pictures, and those are cool, man. Alright?
Yeah.
Listening to Lemony Snicket books right now, quite enjoying it. Nice. Like,
oh yeah, I read like I think 1 or 2 of those.
Like, I've read and comprehended. Okay, it's important to put that last part in there. I like the
Spiderwick Chronicles is another good one. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. I just got another fucking disease and I'm mad about it. I don't miss that. I would really like to get rid of the diseases. But what was I gonna say? I've watched and comprehended my 8-hour-long fucking deep dives on X video game before. We talked about, actually, was it us? Was it Cross? Was it Nerd? Might have been even Cato. We talked about the Nier video. Not Nier, Drakengard video that's like 7 hours long or something like that. I've watched the whole damn thing. And that's my book, all right? I watched that book. It's got to be Cato.
But yeah, I think I read 1 or 2 of the Spiderwick Chronicles back in the day.
Let's go get this Debella Shrine over here, and then we're gonna head over to Battlehorn Castle. Cause I remember that's one of the DLCs. I know all the DLCs are kind of delayed. The hell is that in the distance there? That's a Doomstone.
Wait, isn't that the gate to the DLC?
No, the Doomstones are like the standing stones that you had in Skyrim, the star signs.
Hmm.
I read Harry Potter back in the day. How about that?
I tried Harry Potter and I got bored.
I kind of read like up to like the 5th book, and then I kind of felt like it got a little tired. But yeah.
I was like, I was reading the book and I'm like, man, they really go into like Harry's backstory and how he grew up. While in the movies, they just glaze right over that. Like goes into like Mr. Dursley's like work and how he thinks about this whole situation. And...
Oh, they're fucking me up! Holy shit! Nag, get in there! I need your help. Oh god, this guy's like on my ass.
Vin Diesel.
I'll have your head, you filthy
What's he doing? I thought I heard a cough.
What? Oh, you reading the text?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so that's
why you keep going in Vin Diesel?
Because I'm at Vin Diesel. It's the name of the location.
I remember I think I got attacked by a rat,
I know
and
this
then I
is gonna
got
end
the
badly for you. I want you
disease
to know
that
that.
makes me, it takes away like 10% of my strength. So I was getting encumbered more.
Reminds me of that meme where the guy's like, it's like, I just watched this guy chug like 700 cheese wheels all at once. Oh my god, he just zipped me.
I can never forget the one Skyrim meme where it's just like, oh no, my health is, it might have been Control-Delete, but like, it's like, oh no, my health is low. And they chips his bag, and he goes like, and he chips his bag, and he whips out like a cheese wheel, and he's like,
got him, holy shit.
And then it's like cuts, and the next scene is him, and he's like, he's fat, still holding a drumstick in his hand. He's like, come at me, you son of a bitch.
That is so silly. Rowling isn't that great of a writer. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think part of the appeal, I can see the appeal. Like if that was like your first kind of like, I don't even want to like qualify it like that. I get the appeal. You know, it's fine. Magical world, all this and that. I just, like I said, it kind of lost me after like the 5th book, and you know, I don't even know if it was the book's fault. I just kind of wasn't interested anymore. I feel as I'm being watched. Oh, not another one of you assholes. Why are these conjurers after my ass?
This ends here. I'll have your head, you filthy Nord.
That's racist. Can I woad yet? I can. Oh, fuck! God damn.
Oh, here it is.
I died, I did. She fucking zapped me. Can't believe it.
Here it is.
Yeah, it's tough when you're doing this unleveled shit and you have enemies that just are like, I'm just gonna zap you for like half of your fucking health. It was a little bit less than that, but I just got my ass blasted.
It was Dorkly. That's who it was.
Here, let me get the way shrine here. Bloop. Let's go, old nag. We gotta go defeat 7 million conjurers again. Wish I could use my claymore. My claymore would absolutely do damage. Are they still there? Oh no, there's just scamps. There's regular scamps. Oh, this might be an easier fight. Come here, little scamps. I'm here to say hello. Where is it? Oh, there he is. No, you don't. Gotta get that jump in the middle of it there. Oh, this is a regular scamp. Shit. This guy might actually fuck me up a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Some scamp skin. Alright. Finally, we're entering Vin Diesel.
We're entering Vin Days.
Vin Diesel. My Claymore's broken, so I have to rely on my silver sword. Hopefully it doesn't break as well.
Who needs swords? You got fists.
Oh, God! Oh.
Imagine getting
Oh,
the fatigue disease.
They're all falling in the trap! My health bar really is just fucking up because of this armor, isn't it? I'll say this, they made the better movies than they did books. That's probably a fair, that's fair. And which one of these do I even want to use? All of them suck. Oh look, I'm a sneak archer. Oh. Damn.
Well,
they all fell in there. Did he also fall? Damn, that's a lot of rats just falling in this little pit. Not this, please. Get this out of my way. Oh, fuck!
oh. Oh, your armor increased.
Yeah, heavy armor going up. You know, normally I run light armor builds, so it's kind of neat playing heavy armor.
I guess we can't grab.
Well, so you used to be the way you would do this in Oblivion is you'd shoot an arrow up there, and in fact, there's like a dungeon that tells you that's how you get it. But they changed the physics. So let me see if this will work on the first try. Let me say, let's put this over here because I need one over here anyways.
What, you would shoot an arrow at it, cause it to knock it down?
Yeah, and they'd be very reactive to arrow physics, so that you could knock them down. Watch those. Oh, bullshit, hold on. Okay, well, never mind. It's making me a liar this time around. But previously, like, what I found is, like, they sometimes they just don't fucking move. Like, they just go dink, like, you just kind of, like, dinked them a little bit. You have to go from the angle. But you know what? Apparently I'm just an idiot, and apparently it works now. Don't listen to me. My lived experience means nothing.
Todd sitting in his chair being like, "You call me a liar."
Todd, he planned this. He was there going, "I'm gonna wait until he streams, and then when he does it on stream, it's gonna not work, and I'm gonna be like, ha ha ha, you fool! I planned for this." It's a gas pit, huh?
So all the rats fell into the gas.
They might have. What's that fucking mud crate? You know, that is a really nice way of showing you where the danger spots are. It's like, holy shit, you see a creature come in and just fucking dies in front of you, like, ugh. You imagine that happened in real life.
You son of a...
Yeah, imagine that happened in real life. You were just wandering around in some place, and then like a ferocious bear or something starts running towards you, and then it just suddenly keels over in a certain spot. What are you gonna think about that?
Bro, that's just Stalker in a nutshell. You'd be wandering around, they'll just fall into one of those radioactive vortex.
Is one of these creatures on the thingy or something? Is there like a button that they're pushing down? I can't even tell. How did my bow get removed again? Why does my bow keep leaving my little shortcut menu? Oh, amazing. I have to aim to the left of it.
Are you saying you're not pinpoint accurate?
I am now, then I know I have to correct for it, yeah.
Oh!
Are you accusing me of not being a gamer?
Ah!
just walk into the gas and you're like, oh!
Good thing you have that fortify whatever armor.
Yeah, it's true. Hello.
Oh wait, it's just like gas has no effect on me. My armor constantly is slowly killing me.
That's true. It is. It's constantly sapping my vitality. What do you think your gas is gonna do? Oh. I know you! That's Umbra. Oh, shit. Hello, Umbra. How you doing? You're not dangerous, are you? No? Just gonna slowly climb down. So he'll beat my ass if I let her. Hello.
You risk much by speaking to me. You should leave this place. Now.
No. Oh.
Umbra, it is everything.
But do you
The
just...
only option is to leave.
Is that my only option? Can I talk to her again?
You risk...
I don't know.
Is there like...
Umbra, it is everything.
Can I sleep in your bed? I sleep in your bed. I will say what's been fun about this is like watching all the new quote unquote guides come out for this 20-year-old game. Like everybody's like, when you first get out of the sewers, you need to go to this spot to get a powerful sword. And it's just like, nice.
Yeah.
I remember when I found that out from the Brady guy 20 years ago, you know what I mean? You know what? I kind of do want to try and beat her up. I think you do have to do that eventually. I thought she was normally very hostile.
Umbra, it is everything.
Maybe when you activate a quest, he becomes hostile.
Well, I'm gonna activate it right now.
So you're just kind of a bystander at this point.
I'm gonna activate it right now. This lady, she says I'm risking things, and I don't like that. Watch this.
I played one game where...
Oh, she's coming!
I got stuck.
Run! Run, 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 run. We need the power of the trap! She's gaining on me, I can feel it. Not that trap, other trap! We need the other trap!
I need the flash run.
Oh shit, she's right there, I saw her, she's right there!
Yee.
Go.
No,
It's okay, it's just keep going, keep going, keep going. No, god damn it! There she goes! Oh, I was trying to cheese it.
I played one game where I got stuck. And so I started to look up guides.
Yeah?
And I'm like, these guides, they don't match my game. What the fuck? So I did a little bit more research. Turned out, the initial game, the game that released was total shit. So the developers were like, we're gonna come out with an update that redoes the entire game and the level set.
Nice.
So all the guides that were written up at the time of sale were now outdated, and no one has made a new guide for the new, technically brand new game.
She's still down there! Holy shit!
She's booking. She's coming. You think this trap could stop me?
Yup.
That did absolutely nothing.
Oh no, this is not the time to lag! This is not the time to lag, video game! Oh! Oh!
He's gone.
Oh, she's right there! Hello.
Oh, she's oh,
Whee!
she's stuck. Oh, okay. Oh, she's almost dead.
Yes, she is. Got her. Damn, I can't believe it was that easy. Oh shit! Ooh, ooh, oh!
Yeah, it's like you better too fast.
Oh, look at it! It's so good. Amazing.
That looks like the
Master Sword.
Yeah, the Master Sword, but evil.
It's the Umbra. So Umbra is a sword that that is a Daedric art. What? Oh no, here we go. That is a Daedric artifact, and it typically is described as eventually making people go mad.
Oh.
With happiness.
Well, good thing Raccoon has no mind to go mad.
It's true. But he does have a brand new set of cheap ebony gear that he can wear. Yes, Raccoon does like Raccoon does like this look. I need to get her shield. But now I am like a little over encumbered, just a tiny bit.
It's funny though how it's like, if the size stayed, like, cause she was a wood elf, right?
Yeah, so she was very tiny. No, I am stretching this shit over me. It's amazing. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss these two items down right here to just kind of make it to where I can grab this and go. There you go.
Yeah.
Silver and the silver. There we go. I guess I'm actually at the entrance, so what I'll do is I'll go out to my horse, easy peasy, right? And I'll just throw some stuff on it, and I'll just come back in and go back through the rest of the dungeon. Once again, doing the oh wait, we don't have to do the walk of shame. I forgot. I chose the steed, didn't I? Unburdened. The steed, one of the better signs in my personal opinion.
So, what exactly does it do besides just putting stuff on your horse? Like, does it choose specific stuff?
Oh, loot bag? No, you just put stuff on there. Like you go, bop. And you just go in here and you're like, it's like a chest. I'm gonna put this in here. Put all my steel stuff in there. Put all these bows and arrows that I'm not using in here. Since I technically have Umbra now, it's kind of my main weapon. Even my steel claymore wouldn't be as good as it, to be honest. To be honest, it's pretty amazing, one might say. Let's see. You know, put that in the saddlebags. We'll go back in. Yeah, Unburdened is the ability from the steed. It gives you feather and a bunch of speed increase. But it's all once per day thing. Look at my amazing sword cleaver. Look how strong I am now.
Okay, no, it's a sword.
It's true. It's all glowy.
It's a very stinky sword.
It smells delightful. It smells like vengeance.
Smells like bloodlust.
Probably. That probably would be the most accurate thing. Can't believe we did the old funny little number on old Umbra there. She's usually a pretty tough fight. She would have been even more so a tough fight and with the unleveled mod and everything. Gaming. Chainmail Greaves. Silver Warhammer. Oh, that's it. That's the loot. But yeah, in Morrowind, you find Umbra on a dead guy. He's just along some unknown road. He's very hard to find. Here you have to fight her, and then where is it in Skyrim again? I don't think it's actually natively in Skyrim, is it? I have a mod that adds it. It puts it on a person, I think, and you have to. He challenges you to a fight, and you have to kill him. Oh yeah, Finn. Finn was stabbed to death by Umbro. Just leave that there as a warning for anybody who walks in here. Yeah, for a 20-year-old game. Not saying anything mean, okay. I'm just saying, I feel like it shouldn't be this stuttery. But it is fun.
Well, it could also be that you're streaming at the same time.
Well, see, that's the trick there. See, I'm a little clever little guy. All right. Oh, is that a highwayman? Oh, you're just gonna attack, huh?
What's the matter?
Oh, it's a tiny
Getting
duck.
tired? That the best you can do? That the best you can do?
Nag, please get out of the fucking way. I'm trying to kill this thing. Just like, but you told me to come help. Now you don't want me to. Oh, look at that. That texture's fucked. There you go. Was this the Tower Stone? No stars shine upon the Doomstone. Damn. Oh, that's right. You have to wait until the stars. It's nighttime or something. I think for this. So like this. It's not like Skyrim where you could just do it whenever you fucking wanted to. Oh, can't wait. Enemies nearby.
Damn it! Every time!
Yeah, these conjurers really just don't know how to give it a rest. Ooh, major
Damn.
bound armor tome. That's awesome. I was trying to wait for a little while and some strange hobo just jumped out of the bushes and attacked me. Okay, now it should be active. You wish to steer by the stars of the tower? Perhaps. Oh. The fortifying walls, greater power. Reflect damage and paralyze. Yeah, it basically locks you in place. But it's better than nothing. It's a power. It is indeed a power, one might say. Where the fuck did my horse go?
So you become as strong as a brick wall.
Yeah.
But you can't move.
I mean, so may not seem like much, but if you gotta go through like a trap or something, it's great. And if you time it properly, it's nice. But that's just gonna be very hard to do, frankly.
Actually, that would actually be a nice spell if like back that a couple minutes ago when you're encumbered.
Yeah.
You're about to fall into the spike trap. I was like, that spell would be perfect for that.
It's true. As long as you didn't overshoot it and the 15 seconds left you paralyzed until the next time it fell in.
Hey, friend.
So we're going basically back to the bridge and we're gonna take the path to Coral because I think that's where the path to the castle is. I wish to claim my castle as a knight. It's actually kind of funny that I ended up playing this way because I didn't actually get the knight designation from Baurus at the very beginning. So now I am here. Remember, guys, from here in like 5-6 more years, they add the ability to actually fight on your horse. Seems basic, I know. Kind of shocking they didn't add it to. They didn't like retroactively add it to this. They added so many other things. Oh, there it goes. Now it cleared up. It's weird. Look at the FPS though. It's down in the 40s. Holy shit. Okay, so we'll cut across here and go north. Fort Nico. I might pass by Fort Nico for now, because I do want to just actually go to Coral and get my goddamn castle. At least I think it's this way. God, I hope it is. Imagine being back in the ye olden times, right? And you just set off on like a journey westward and you're like, I'll go to this one place. And then you just keep going and you never find it. I guess that's kind of like how the Age of Exploration was. And then isn't that how they found the New World and all that? Oh, hello.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it was... Well, the whole thing was because they wanted to discover if the world was actually flat.
Why do they keep attacking my horse?
Well, I guess your horse does have a bunch of stuff on it.
That's true. I've named my horse my tank. But
yeah, the whole reason why they did that was to see it, to prove the people that the world was not flat.
I don't think that's
true. That the world was round.
I've actually heard from a lot of the great sources that are saying like the world was flat thing was never actually a fucking thing. People knew the world was round like from very early on. It was very common knowledge.
Probably from pirates.
No, not even. It's just like very simple bullshit. Like people found out that the world was round just because it's like, you know, the fucking stars wouldn't move the way they did if it wasn't stuff like that. Like you had people like in fucking ancient like South America like piling up sticks in particular ways to figure out that the world was round. Sundials wouldn't work if the world wasn't round.
Yeah.
So it's like stuff like that. Odile Farm. Where the fuck is my castle? Is that it up there?
Go lie to me.
I think it's just like a common myth that people like perpetuate a little bit. I don't think they do it necessarily to be mean. It's just how it is. It's not a castle. Where the fuck is my castle? I know it's like somewhere, so maybe like it's past here a little bit. Oh wait, there it is, right there. It's at the end. It's right down the road. Let go, Nag. What's this? What? Are these crystals from people doing the main quest or something? I'm not gonna read them. I wish to get me a castle. His lordship demands a throne and places to store his loot. I've arrived in Coral, notifying Joffrey. Wait, I'm praying. No, not right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Wasn't like DLC's like Heart and Key or something, or was that Skyrim? Where it's like that you can acquire an estate of your own.
Hearthfire. So that was the house builder DLC in Skyrim.
Yeah.
You could actually like build the house. Which by the way was cool. Where the fuck is my castle? Oh shit!
It's over there. And look, another bandit.
They really do come out of the woodwork at night.
You're pathetic.
There's no soul gem.
Yeah, I don't have one. Got it. Hey. Let's go, Nag.
I think
There it is.
I'm gonna hop out of Discord.
Damn, you going to bed?
Yeah, I'm getting. I mean, it's 12 o'clock. I have a little stuff to do.
But
So.
look, Claybird, look over yonder. See those
It's a-
battlements? You see that wonderful house of mine? It shall be mine.
Hot castle.
It's true. Where the fuck is
But
the
it's
gate?
my oldest fuck castle.
It is. So here, what if I save right here? Oh, I hear battle noises as if the castle is being attacked. I should see if I can help. Should probably get off my fucking
I'm
horse.
constantly yawning, which
I understand. Even I get sleepy. Oh, that's a lot of fucking dudes. And this unlevel mod's gonna fuck me up, I feel like.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
Only thing worse than an ogre is two ogres.
Oh shit, they have the rumors. So what if you talk to this
And
person? She was
spells
like, I hear
that bounce right
Battlehorn
off
Castle is being besieged by marauders. And she like turns out she's the marauder.
Jump on my sword while you can!
That's the best you can do.
one of them's humping a rock.
Jump on my sword while
Another
you can.
person has ice
What's the
gauntlets.
matter? Getting tired? I'll hack you to
Oh,
pieces.
the guards are inside.
I've fought mud crabs more fierce.
Does that mean I can do this right here? Let's see.
Jump on my sword while you can!
Here!
Just beat her up while she's not looking. Ooh, some good shit too. Nag, will you come over here? I gotta put stuff in your inventory. Look, they're not doing anything. I'm just gonna move you a little closer. So normally when you came over here, they would switch target to attack you, but apparently they are not interested in me at all, which is... It perfectly suits me, to be frank.
Now you will know pain!
Yeah, they're completely like.
They're so
unaware.
focused on everything that's inside the castle that they can't attack. It's those guys right there, see? Don't mind if I do take all your stuff, please. And that too. What a beautiful 20-year-old game, yeah! I like how they took like some of the like they must have taken the one of the builds from before like all the bugs got fixed or something.
Oh, silly! You won't be alone now.
What?
Hi,
Oh, it's Diablo. Hey.
Here!
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting off soon. So.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, could you hear me before?
No.
I don't think so.
Fucking weird. Hey, dude, I had this program made for my headset. It's like, oh, it'll automatically switch between your headset and your speakers, and it worked mostly well. But I had issues with my job where, I don't know, it just acts up with the phone system we use. So I uninstall it, now everything's 3 times harder to use my headset. It's fucking annoying.
It did the exact opposite of what you wanted it to do.
Well, not really. I want it to be better at work, and it is, but it's annoying in every other aspect of my life.
Ooh, Boots of
So
the
I might
Harbinger.
switch back since work is only 40 hours a week compared to the whole rest of my week.
Curse of Resistance. Damn, this is unleveled. I'm getting some good shit out here. Nag, come here. I need to put shit in your inventory. I'm so slow.
Silly, stop nagging.
You should have seen it, Davo. We got all this fancy armor because we like tricked a lady into jumping into a pit into spikes like 7 times in a row. And the first time it
Playing
fucked
Borderlands? Oh, with Butterfingers. Oh shit.
What?
You're playing Borderlands 4 with Butterfinger. Oh, now it's a horse.
What are you talking about?
There was a pre-roll ad play, and I was joking.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Yeah, see, I didn't know. I can't.
Nobody got it. Yeah.
It's fine. I couldn't see the pre-roll. It's all. It's okay though.
Why the fuck did it just give me another one when I tabbed out and tabbed back in? This fucking Twitch is bullshit.
It's good.
Fuck off my screen.
It's because you didn't watch the first one. You gotta watch the
I did.
ads. You have to watch the ads. That's how they get their money. Alright, I guess we gotta deal with this guy now. Who's a funny little guy in the corner.
Gyrating from excitement of this glorious battle.
He sure is. He's a Nord, so the frost wouldn't hurt him. Well, that fixed him.
Jump on my sword while you can.
Umber do exactly besides
soul traps. Bill's soul gems. Hell yeah, Diablo once again being the great woo enjoyer he is. It's true, it is wham 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 wham.
Right. Waiting for the lag.
Diablo really likes the song.
It's not playing.
It did, it played.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
Now I must ride in as a king would. Open the gates. Wait, did they just leave? They're not gonna open the gates? Oh, I can open the gates. I could have done that this whole time and they could help me.
I'm gonna try refreshing, see if it brings me closer.
But if you did that, it would probably fix all the marauders.
It's true.
So this isn't the same character, is it?
Oh, it is. It is.
It is.
Oh, okay. The hair looked different, so. Oh,
Yes,
because that's why it's helmet hair. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is I, Bogdanov 3.
That pose. Yeah. That pose really makes him look ridiculous.
This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your
He's
own
staring
life
up
to
at you.
help us.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
he's a little
Tell all you
manlet man.
As the newest master of the castle,
You
I
should see
bid
the Wood
you
Elves.
welcome.
Yeah, this used to be it. You just used to just be given a house. Fully upgraded. Only a part is I store all my stuff in the bedroom, lol. Yeah. Far from the days where you could just dump stuff in here.
Oh my god, you should leave notes like you're the landlord. Like, no, do not dump your trash here. Bring it outside to the curb every Thursday.
Alright, let's see.
Make a good landlord note. Landlord nag note.
Do not dump your filthy belongings in my
house.
Personal stores in my bedroom. I'm a peasant. There you go.
Hell yeah.
This castle is my estate, and I will not stand for the indignity of
Now you
some... What?
At the end, you gotta add, I don't care that he said it was a timeshare. There's no such thing as timeshares.
I'm sorry. Some
basically
you gotta add made up words too. Like you gotta be some hullabaloo adventurer.
Yeah.
What?
That's good.
Traipsing is like one of those words where you know someone means business. They start using things like traipsing about like he owns the place.
You gotta capitalize traipsing about.
Okay. Capitalize it specifically, or just all caps it.
Yeah, you gotta put some more. It's been a while since your last caps. All caps.
I see. So it's like I do not care what they said about timeshares. Timeshares. The concept is utterly foolish to begin with. One cannot share, just to be like completely ignorant of the concept.
Share time.
Yeah, one cannot share time. What? Do you expect me to empty my wonderful hourglass and hand thee a grain of sand?
That's good.
Be gone with you!
Hidden trespasser. Be gone with you, hidden trespasser.
There-
Oh, fuck, he did. Alright,
Yeah, there you go.
that's good.
I remember we did see a message where it's just some dude just put bonk, but like bonk all down the page.
Yeah, it was 700 bonks. I like how you just walk in this place and they're like, here, have a castle. And it's like, alright.
At the next place, you gotta do a sequel that's like, I moved! Get out of my house again!
I own this location as well!
Yeah. Like you're being stalked by some invisible trespasser. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Is that your first note?
Yeah, and this one my second note. There was one where some guy was like really like, I get it. I played Oblivion on Novice one time, unmodded too. Okay. There's a guy who was in the arena who was like, wow, everyone's dying a lot. Get good. And I was like I was like, hey man, chill out on the difficulty meter, okay? It can't go down any lower.
That's funny.
Bam. See, you know what? When I was a kid and I was playing this game, I used to wish that these things would actually store your loot.
Yeah. No, it's a slotted table, basically.
They do, but if you leave it there too long, it all disappears. At least from what I remember.
Makes sense.
Because it's out in the world, and you know it doesn't like freeze.
Yeah,
that.
it despawns.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should put like a penny in there and see if it lasts or whatever. Like just to see if they update it. They probably didn't, but wouldn't it be neat if they did?
I'll say it despawns. Actually, what is the guards just stealing when you're not there.
They're like, ooh,
Yeah, right.
an enchanted legendary artifact. I'm gonna take it. I think the guy outside is the one who
I left my Daedric sword in this case, and this invisible trespasser stole it.
You can't see it, peasant, but there's a magical helmet in this place. Go sleep. My tired, disease-ridden body. I have two diseases, I think. Oh no, they're gone. Oh, the Debella Shrine! It cured me. How nice.
Hooray.
I had Rock Joint and like Red Rage and something else. Jesus Christ, the lag. Game? There you go. Okay. 20-year-old game. Plays like 20-year-old game. I can't believe it.
Oh yeah. Silly told me how they programmed this game.
Yeah, it's just UE5 wrapped around the original game. It's amazing. Let's see if the guy outside got the money. Babble, you gonna stream Oblivion when you play it?
I don't know. Probably not. I might.
It'd be fun. You wanna
Yeah,
play?
like,
Here, you
not
can,
all-
you can
not
have
all
the
set up
controller.
yet.
You can have the controller. You wanna play? You wanna talk to Niels? Okay. We go in here and talk to Niels.
You want to talk to Niels? Fades from existence.
he does the thing where he's like, peace out, and he disappears.
I do, but
A
Niels
pleasure to
doesn't want
speak
to
with
talk
you.
to me.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Alien
Holy
ruins?
fuck.
The big thing
He's super.
is to
Yeah.
watch
He is
out for
pleasure
the
to speak with you,
traps.
dude. Look at him.
Well,
Thousands
you know,
of
look, I'm his landlord, right? I can raise the rent on him at any given time. He knows he's got to be nice.
Oh. He's
Let
got
me
Halle
take a
Berry
look at
mount.
what you've got.
He does. How do
I
I?
gotta fix your claymore.
Well, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not really worried about the claymore at this point because, like, because I have Umbra now. But where do I where do I get the upgrades for the house? I thought it was this guy. Oh, let me read the thing.
This guy? He don't look like he can upgrade a house.
Look, he knows how to read the house. Okay, he does it. He's great.
But I think doesn't the damage of your doesn't the damage of your equipment also take consideration of its value? So like if you have broken sword, you'll sell it for nothing.
Yeah, but once you get like Mercantile 25, like that stops being a thing. You can just sell shit for full price. So like shards of a thing saying this used to be a sword. Give me the sword price. By the way, something I used to think was really cool about this place is I used to love the castle. This is my favorite house. I was so sad because I was like, oh, Marauders attacked this place, and that's how I got it, right? Surely they will have added like waves of enemies to come here, and my knights will defend me. They don't. It never happens, and you're just like, what was the point of all the battlements if I can't use them? You know what I mean? You'll see.
It's Battlehorn Castle, for fuck's sake.
There's no battle. Besieged, I say, although this petty battle would not have even rated a footnote in the great days of the Knights of the True Horn. Where's the thing? Nilphus Omelian. Where's Nilphus? Where the hell is Nilphus? Castle's debts to Nilphus.
Well, while you sort that out, I'm gonna go.
Alright, buddy. Have a good night.
I'll be in chat for a little bit anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Later.
Later.
Just hammering out some dents, don't worry about it. So, Nilphus, huh? Where the hell's that guy? Is he in Coral, perhaps? Is he in the castle somewhere? Maybe one of the guys in the castle can actually tell me. Maybe one will be like, Nilphus is this guy who lives over here. He's kind of a sleazebag. He stole all your furniture while you weren't looking. Wait, is there like a hatch? There is a hatch. You can go up to the top. W, you remember War of the Roses?
Yes.
We haven't really had a game like that, have we? In a while.
Yeah, there was like that whatever one. For Honor?
For Honor? I don't think For Honor is exactly the same, but yeah.
Well, similar. It's more arcadey, right? But
well, it was more of a duel simulator, whereas that was kind of just like a War of the Roses is kind of like Chivalry, except with way. So War of the Roses, I would describe personally as like the combination of Chivalry in the sense that it was that big sort of like open war 60-player lobby. Everybody's got swords, except that it had the complexity of Mountain Blade. So you had different attacks on every angle or every direction, and you could use those. And people start, oh, you can get these people to follow you. I forgot that's the thing you can do. Good. We just even the odds against all these people who could beat me in a fair fight. But yeah, like it. That was
how do you even the odds against someone who can beat you in a fair fight?
I even them into my favor.
I guess you make it not fair. Yeah. Yeah, I misunderstood.
But But yeah, like it was kind of like that. It had like the big battlefield type fighting, but it had the complexity of fighting from Mountain Blade. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna fucking go do the main quest. I don't know where the fuck Nils is. Nilfus. Maybe he's in Coral. We gotta go find fucking the Oblivion man anyways. Oh, shit! I didn't even see the tiny little guy I just reached over to leave. I just kind of walked right past him. It's just as I was fading out into the darkness that I kind of saw him down there.
Yeah.
Oh, there... What is he doing?
Yes, sir.
Sir, what are you doing?
All right.
All right.
Return to your goddamn duties.
Yeah.
Not that duty. Get out.
He just copping a squat on the door for some reason. This will keep the marauders out.
Did you see that fucking critical video where some lady took a dump on someone's car?
Did they really?
Road rage. Yeah.
In road rage? Hold on.
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but apparently, like, it was bad enough where she got out, got in front of their car, and just literally blasted a fucking shotgun of shit on the road.
No, I've not seen a video of someone blasting a shotgun of shit on somebody's car.
I didn't see that video either, but I saw a video of Charlie talking about it, and I was like, damn, that's fucking nasty.
You know, for some reason, I feel like I've heard something similar. Like, wasn't that something that Amber Heard did or something? She took a shit on the bed or something?
Yeah, on the bed, yeah. She blamed it on the dogs. But this lady apparently said, yeah, it was a clean one. I didn't even have to wipe.
Why do people do this?
I don't know, because they're fucking idiots.
Why do people offensively shit? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, they constantly shit because that's biology. But
no.
Like,
Offensively shit. Is it? You know what it is? You know what it is? You know what it is? It's the old monkey gene, because that's what the monkeys did. They would they would attack.
Yeah, that's a good one. Mm.
So that's the common ancestor coming out in all of us is apparently Amber Turd. That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Steelix.
There was an Articuno earlier and no one got it. It was sad.
What?
Yeah, fucking Claymore was like, I don't care about Pokemon. I was like, Claymore, it's a rare Pokemon. You don't understand? I was like, you don't understand how that doesn't ever show up. Shadow Heist.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think Wayne and Priory is out here actually. But yeah, like now I'm just thinking of like something where like it's like a movie thing or something like that, and some guy's giving like that sort of monologue they do like in the character's head or something like that. He's like, yeah, you know how whenever you get in a fight, you just have the urge to suddenly shit. And it's like it's like no, just me or something like that. And it's probably something where they just give like some very long-winded explanation. That again, it's like the common ancestors coming out in this one. Oh, jeez. Alright, where's Joffrey? Let me give him this necklace. Hey man, I got some jewelry! Oh, here it is. Remember to breathe. The journey is yet long from here, and you've many steps to go. There is time enough to breathe at least, and to see the land as it lay out before you. Okay. DMB, thanks.
Yeah, right?
You got the Steelix.
Thanks, DMB.
He's just reminding you gotta breathe. Although I imagine if you hadn't been breathing this entire time, like I can't imagine you would have gotten all the way to this part of the game.
Yeah, it's a little too late.
It's true. Calcinators. Olympics.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
I brought you the Amulet of Kings.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it. By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings.
It's true.
Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
I was there.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
It feels like it wouldn't be that crazy, though. It's like you just picked up a necklace off a dude. Close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
How can Oblivion threaten us, then?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
I will say that's something that's cool about the Elder Scrolls is they never really kind of quite tell you all the lore. Like, so
Yeah.
a lot of it's stuff you just kind of find out as you go along. If you're an avid book reader, you might find out more. You know what I mean? It's that kind of stuff. It's awesome.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago,
It just gives you that sensation that you're not like watching a story or you're actually just kind of wandering through a world. It's a neat
boy
thing.
lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Where can I find Uriel's son?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need.
The baby is born.
My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Give me objects.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Oh yeah, you have to let him get up and go all the way over to it. Unlock it, and then he comes back over here. And then you can talk to him. But if you try to talk to him at any time during that, it doesn't work. Ours?
One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
Okay.
Waste no time. You must...
I mean, I'll take all this. I'm gonna sell everything.
Find Martin before the enemy does.
Shit. I'm slow as shit! Wonder if I should go get like get one of my battle buddies from the house. Bring him with me, just in case. It is about that time where everything starts to kind of like pile on in the video game. So now because Cleveland has asked this question, I have to add up your ass to the fucking whitelist of words that a Twitch mod is going to come through and see is whitelisted on my channel now. Silly, how much of that stuff did you shove up your ass to carry? All of it. It's mine now.
Is there a way for me to copy your whitelist if I ever start streaming?
It's auto mod. Don't worry about it. It really won't be a big deal.
I'm Joe.
Plus, when you're streaming, you just make me a mod. I'll hang out in your stuff, and I'll automatically handle all your stuff for free. Just because I'll be proud. I'll be happy to see you stream it.
Yeah.
Not because I have ulterior motives or anything. that couldn't be true. Let's see. Yeah, I think I am actually going to go and pick up one of those guys, and then we'll head over to the place and try to find Martin so we can actually start the Oblivion Crisis. For those of you who don't know, all Elder Scrolls games work on a similar type. How do I describe this? Actually, they have a staging system. It's more accurate to think that you have journal stages because that's where it started. It was back in Daggerfall and Arena and all that, but most notably in Morrowind. Your journal would have little entries in it, and that was based on the stage that you were in a quest. Everything still works in that. There was a guy here just a second ago, and he evaporated. Where the fuck did he go? I feel like I just was accused of hallucinating somehow. But yeah, it all works on a staging system. So the Oblivion gates do not start appearing until after you get Martin. You have to start a certain part of the quest in order for them to start appearing, and that's the fun part of the game that everybody enjoys. Diablo really liked it at the very least.
What I like?
You like the Oblivion gates.
Oh yeah.
The totally not random things that you really enjoyed.
The first roguelike I ever played.
It's not a roguelike.
Sure, I'm willing to grant you that, but Freya is a sniper.
Who the fuck is Freya?
A sniper.
I don't know what you mean.
I got into an argument. Well, not like an argument. Well, I guess kind of an argument with this Dustin the other night. Freya is the newest character in Overwatch.
Okay.
They use a crossbow, and they're very mobile.
Sure.
And they launch explosive bolts. And when you hold right click, you zoom in and you slow down so that you can take aim. So that's literally an ability called take aim where you slow down in midair. So like you lose all your gravity and you just stay there while you aim in slow motion. And then you fire.
Okay.
And it fires an explosive bolt.
Okay.
And I consider her a sniper because she doesn't want to be seen. She's kind of like an assassin, right? She generally wants to shoot from a long distance, at least medium to long.
I feel like most characters with guns would qualify for that based on that, by the way, but sure.
Well, but a lot of them have fall off damage, and she doesn't. So she has no fall off damage, whereas like someone like the cowboy, if he's a certain distance away, he does next to no damage, whereas he has to be closer to do damage. Tracer has extreme fall off damage and extreme spread, meaning she needs to be really close. Tracer is basically the opposite of sniper, is what I was saying.
Yeah,
And
fair enough.
On the extreme opposite end of that scale is Widowmaker. And somewhere in the middle is what I was thinking was where Bastion would be, roughly. And between Bastion and Widowmaker is Freya, on the sniper side of the scale.
I don't feel like Bastion's a sniper at all.
No, he's not. He's on the assault side.
Yeah.
If you want to call it that. I just think he's more of a sniper than Soldier, for example. Not much of a sniper, but he's farther along that scale than Soldier.
For a couple of septums, she lets you spend the night. Fair maidens ahead. Oh my god, this person is RPing at something that's not even a prison wallet, damn. Ark, waifus inside. What the fuck are they talking about?
I gotta see this.
I gotta get in here, holy shit. What the fuck? Seed Neas?
What are these guys talking about? I gotta see this.
I can't see goods and trades. I'm Seed Neas, the proprietor. How can I help you?
You can let me fucking come in.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Some of my wares. Can I interest you in this? And this? And these? And those? I see they love the Arganian Maid novel. That's probably the joke, yeah.
Yeah.
Being some silly little
You've
billies.
made a good bit of gold.
Here, have a bone.
Come back and see me again. You too.
Like, can I? Are you fucking? Is this really just like the store is inaccessible to me because of my height? Is that what this is?
I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Yes, I am.
Likewise, I'm always glad
did.
to meet someone new.
I know.
Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad
Go
to
pro.
meet you as well.
What?
My mother owns this shop. She would be glad of your business.
Why are you talking to me?
Casta Scribonia has finished a new book. Nothing that interests me, though. Farewell.
Fuck off. I literally can't enter this. Oh, great. There's another big old stutter. Release me, game. Release me. Jeez.
Hey, baby Jill.
I can't believe I can't. What, another door? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, right, nerd. I was almost thinking that the way she was talking. I was like, are you your own mother's pimp?
Oh my god, what the fuck happened to the FPS all of a sudden? You see how erratic it is up there at the top right?
Have you seen Cristel and Valentis Agris together?
Yes.
It's very erratic. It's crazy. Careful, Steam. I don't know. It's like sometimes you go back out to a place and it's like suddenly it's just like, holy shit, can't handle this, bro, and he just flips out. Alright, let's go. Silly, I noticed the lag spikes are getting longer and longer. It does seem that way. I wonder if they pulled such an old build of the game that like it has all the problems of like memory leaks and stuff. Rip. I'm too big for all of these doors.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is Fire and Steel. Quality armor and weapons, repairs too. What can I do for you?
I have an assload of stuff to sell
Interest you
to
in
you.
some of my fine wares?
Fine wares. Wait, they're all on the horse. Shit.
Take care.
Come, little battle man. We must go get our stuff from the horse. In fact, fuck it. We're going straight to Kvatch because we want to fight. Oh, someone got up there apparently. See now they're just challenging me. Penis and balls. Anatomy. Sad face. Liar! Oh no, he died. Damn. Too good. Got up there on the first try. Where's my horse? I wonder what's gonna happen to this little guy who's following me around. Where is my horse? It said it was stabled outside the city.
How are you? Okay. Not bad.
Stop talking to help and help me find my horse.
Some book that Irana is looking for.
Oh, I got a topic.
When you sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
I had no idea.
Where the fuck is my horse? Alright, you know what? Here. We gotta go all the way down here anyway, so it's like... Because we can't teleport. I have all the markers disabled.
Yep.
Because, you know, actual travel is the true way to do things. Hey, it's Dustin.
Bloop. What's up? Hey.
Right, little man. You will have to walk, okay?
Still's playing Oblivion.
I saw.
Yeah. Can you believe this is proto Skyrim?
It's true.
Yeah.
Looks like it, right?
Look at him. He's coming.
Well, because Skyrim is like one of my favorite games that I've like ever played in my life. But then like there were games before it, and like when I saw this, like I didn't actually like know the title to it, and I was like, oh, so this is like pre Skyrim, like, and this is still like badass,
dude. When Dustin, like when you and I first met, this game had just come out. Like this was Xbox 360 circa 2007 fucking yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, this was like one of the launch titles on the 360. So when you were playing Gears, this game was here.
I like this game more than Skyrim myself.
I think Skyrim is frankly the better game, but I think they're all great games. That's the difference.
Because both of them are great, but like Skyrim, like it took me to a different state of mind, and that's why I loved it.
Well, I think it's just because Skyrim is a game that, you know, had a lot of time to learn from previous versions of the Elder Scrolls, and it represents the culmination of the the supply and demand graph is like you have the two curves and they kind of meet in the middle, and that's like the optimal point basically. It was probably the optimal point between being like this esoteric little adventure game and being supremely accessible. And I think because of that, that's the reason that game has sold 700 times. You know, it's 700 million times, of course, not 700 times. Yeah. Like this, Oblivion's cool and all, but you can see obvious problems with the combat system. You know what I mean? You don't have staggers. You do have a very cool set of attacks and stuff like that I think are neat. Like, I like the fake outs. I was showing that to Claybird earlier. Like, if you have, it's more noticeable if you have like the Claymore. Let me see. I'll get it out and I'll show you. Where's a Claymore when you need one? There we go. Like, I really like this kind of stuff right here. And part of it's the animations, but the animations are new. Like right here. So if you do a regular power attack to the right, you gotta do that right there.
Are you streaming this right now? Because like I don't know.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. And just like you can kind of do fake outs where you kind of go, oh wait, maybe that was a Skyrim thing, and I'm just imagining it because I thought like whenever I did this, that was the fake out right there because you start from the left and you go to the right. But the thing is, they didn't quite have like combat down yet. Most of this, especially in Old Oblivion, characters didn't really react to being hit. There was no staggering, nothing like that, which I felt was pretty important, frankly. To the kind of universal experience that Skyrim has. There was a lot of fantasy that was lost here, though. I will say, Skyrim, despite being, again, a fantasy game, much like Oblivion, is a lot more grounded, if that makes sense.
The dragons. I love fighting the dragons.
Yeah.
Like, so much. I love fighting the fucking dragons. And, like, you gotta gear up and prepare for those dragons. You know, like, it was not easy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I loved about it.
It's great.
If you like gearing up and fighting monsters.
Now, if you like gearing up and fighting monsters, do I have a game for you? I just saying, like,
I wonder what that's called. I wonder.
Any fucking game,
We'll have
I guess.
to hunt for the answer.
Yeah.
Damn. Is that a pun, or
it would literally be any fucking RPG. But no, I'm just saying, like, they all have their strong points, though. Like I said, the cool thing about this is a troll. Oh, neat. We're just gonna ride right past them because we really want to unlock Kvatch before it's time to end the stream. But Oblivion has some high points. Every one of them does. Morrowind is probably the most complex game. Like, in terms of, like, it really rewards exploration to such a degree that is my personal favorite in that regard. Like, I have mods that emulate the Morrowind experience. I have them playing right now. Ascension does the same thing. It's the same thing as Morroloot from Skyrim, which replaces the leveled lists with the unleveled stuff from Morrowind.
I think I said this is I wish when Morrowind like came out that I was like into like those kind of like games, that genre, that like mentality and stuff. It's like I wasn't.
Well,
And,
that's
like,
fine.
If
Morrowind,
I had been, like, I bet you that would have been like amazing.
In
play.
fairness,
But I
Morrowind's a
wasn't.
very different kind of game. Like, Morrowind is like it's a very straightforward application of pen and paper to a 3D video game. So, like, your attacks don't hit by virtue of you swinging a sword through a character. They hit based on whether you rolled high enough or not. So you can that's what a lot of people didn't like about it. If they came from contemporary games where they felt that was off, because you could sit here and swing at something and it would miss, even though you're like clearly hitting them. But that's because it's D&D. The game makes so much more sense if you have experience with something like D&D and you're like, oh, I'm not rolling high enough. You know,
Yeah, back then I did not 100%.
Yeah.
But
But
it sounded cool, but like I just didn't do it.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, Morrowind's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. But Morrowind had a lot going for it. Like, the exploration element was so fucking heavy in that game. The amount of freedom for character diversity was amazing, because that was the last time we had a ton of skills that never made it into the newer games. That was the last time we had spears, for example. Spears were cool. It was the last time we had fucking shuriken and throwing weapons. It was awesome. You could literally make levitation potions and fly across the map. It was so cool. But like I said,
that sounds awesome.
It was very cool. But like I said, the combat wasn't everybody's cup of tea. They hadn't quite made everything as unique as the experience was in Oblivion, or unique's a bad word. They hadn't quite fleshed out making dungeons better, I suppose. Because, like, in Oblivion, I was talking to Phil, I was saying this to Phil the other day, the funny thing about Dagoth you know, everybody's favorite meme lord, is that he delivers some of the only dialogue in the game in generic cave number 6. And it's generic cave number 6. Because it is just a regular fucking hole in the ground in the middle of a volcano, and it's just brown and dirt everywhere. And he's sitting here talking all this shit, and then you walk in like through 7 different fucking tunnels, and that's when you get the big thing. They hadn't quite worked out dungeons yet. There were some things going for it, but it wasn't there. But it had redeeming qualities. I remember my favorite experience was like looking for this artifact. No one's told you where artifacts were. You didn't have this compass at the top here showing you where everything was and like just kind of like pointing you to places. Instead, you read a book and you heard that you were like, oh, it was last seen in fucking Amanuse or whatever. What the fuck is that? And then you kind of happen to walk down the street and you're like, oh wait, this place is called Amanuse. And you go in there, you clear the entire dungeon and you still haven't found this thing. And you're like, wait a second, where the fuck is this? And then you remember reading that, you know, the person was clever with how he hit it. It was something to do with water or something like that you read in the book. And you find like a small puddle of water. You step into that and you realize that it's not a puddle of water. It's a tunnel and it's sunken. And you go down in there and it leads to a secret chamber that has this shield up on the wall that's an artifact that you can go put in the museum, and it's so cool. There were all kinds of shit like that rewarded exploration. I remember there's one place, a very simple like dwarven ruin, where if you just had the curiosity to look upwards and see these 2 giant rock pillars at a particular point in a cavern, you'd be like, wow, that's a long way up there. You're probably not supposed to go there. But what if you did? You would go up there and you'd find the boots of blinding speed, because they'd be on a corpse up there. And it was just cool shit. Yeah, absolutely. It was cool shit like that. That doesn't happen that much anymore. There's not so many like,
because like
treasures.
when I was doing that in fucking Skyrim, like just doing like that it's like you were just explaining the exact shit that was going through my brain. I was just like vibing and going through stuff, and then like all of a sudden, like sometimes you want to go this way, but like it's not gonna like complete everything, and like it was, yeah, 100%.
Come on,
That's why I love this game. However, I do see this game a little bit differently.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. The difference between this game and Morrowind, which came before it, is that this game, and this is something I think Oblivion did not do very well. Oblivion, instead of having explorative elements like that, or at least, you know, these giant treasures, these Daedric treasures, these things like that, that you would just kind of find in places in very clever hidden ways, where it would have like little things stashed around everywhere. I remember you could go into like a certain farming shack, and if you knew where it was, you could go find this Daedric katana just sitting there on the table, and you could take it, and they couldn't beat you because you had a Daedric katana, so you just take it and just beat the shit out of whoever tried to stop you. But instead of stuff like that, everything was leveled in Oblivion, and everything was attached to a quest. And that's not necessarily everything, but it's enough things that you kind of lost that element. All your Daedric stuff, all your unique treasures are attached to quests. Most of them have level requirements. The entire list of everything is leveled, so you find your Daedric armor just at the same time like bandits come running out with it on. You know what I mean? Instead of it being this unique thing where, you know, there's only one set in the fucking world, which was the thing back in Morrowind. There was one set of Daedric armor. You had to find every single piece in different places.
God's blood. Daedra
and that was something that Skyrim shares. Skyrim had the same problem. Skyrim did it a little bit better. There were still unique things that they strewn a little bit around to kind of make it worthwhile, but they still had most things attached to quests. But they at least learned a little bit from Oblivion. They changed it up. But that's what I'm saying.
It was a little bit like stretched, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, every game has unique elements to it that make it worthwhile. If you want like the hi-fi fantasy, I would not recommend to you Skyrim. It is fantasy, don't get me wrong, but it's grounded. It's like it's semi-high fantasy. You know what I mean?
You're gonna recommend Morrowind, right?
No, I would recommend Oblivion. Oblivion, at least the old one, was this incredibly colorful thing where you walked out and there's these giant spires and everything's glowing and shit like that. Morrowind had a lot of high fantasy, but it was like in a weird sort of Michael Kirkbride hallucinatory state of mind, because you walked into a city and it was made of mushrooms all of a sudden, you know, and it was cool, don't get me wrong, but it didn't have the same kind of inspirational high fantasy feeling that Oblivion does. But that's what I'm saying. Okay. All of them have unique things that make them great games. Morrowind, amazing exploration, rewarding character diversity. You can do shit in that game you cannot do anywhere else, and it is a world unto itself. Michael Kirkbride fucking did his best work under the influence. All right. Oblivion, fantastic fantasy game. The birth of the 3D Elder Scrolls. Charming potato heads. You know, the character models never quite were like this ever again. And it's fun, and honestly has probably one of the more epic storylines. Skyrim is the modern Elder Scrolls. It works for everybody. Everybody loves it. The worst someone can say about it is that it is overplayed. They'll sit here and we joke about Skyrim because we've all played it 70 billion times. That's the difference.
I've only played it once.
How many hours you put into it?
I'd have to check.
It's probably several thousands.
A lot.
Yeah. I have easily over.
It's a beautiful game, and it like maybe like all these people overplayed it and like over talked about it, but like you just play it once and you just comment about it like respectfully, and like you will have like a really great review of one of the most beautiful video games that anybody would ever play.
Well,
except for Donkey Kong Country, because Donkey Kong Country was one of the best video games that has ever been played.
I'm just laughing because that was such a curveball to come out of nowhere. And, you know, it's one of the most beautiful games ever, except for Donkey Kong Country for the SNES. You know, that was the most beautiful game.
You know, and it's like both of those are amazing. fucking video games, right? Great.
Yeah. What I'm saying though is like Skyrim. The joke we have about it is that you can play fucking Skyrim on your fridge. That's how often Todd has sold the game. Skyrim has the least amount of skills in all 3 games. Skyrim has a more grounded fantasy element. It has a weaker storyline than Oblivion. However, it has the benefit of hindsight on both games that came before it. And because of that, I would argue it is, unless they manage to actually completely belie expectation. What the fuck is happening? Oh, did they all catch up? There's a bear. Unless they manage to completely belie expectations and do like an actually decent job on Elder Scrolls 6, it will probably be the quintessential Elder Scrolls game, frankly. The most modern, has all the creature comforts, has all the QOL, has everything you would expect from this video game to make it work properly. It's there. And honestly, has passable story, has great combat, even if it is a little bit simple compared to something else like fucking Mount and Blade or something, or, you know, ye favorite game that isn't Elder Scrolls, you know? There's a reason why Skyrim sells as much as it does. Is this person supposed to talk to me?
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead.
Again, I would stress to anyone out there who's listening, if you've never played any of these Elder Scrolls games, Morrowind, Oblivion, or Skyrim, every single one of them is unique and they're worth playing because they're all very good. Like, you can get Morrowind from Open Morrowind. It's like Open T something RPG. It's an open version of Morrowind that has multiplayer. Me, fucking Pingo, and I think, was it Pingo? It might have been Pingo, and Sean played it. And it was very funny. It was very silly. But it was a wonderful experience. Oblivion is 25 years old. There's a remaster out now if you want the new shit. There's a $3 game from 20 years ago that you can play. And it has Oblivion support, which is amazing. Skyrim, you probably already own 7 copies of it. Play one of them. They're all good. They're all just good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All of them. Yeah. Like, I won't argue that anyone is like better. It's just, you know,
well,
they're all like incredibly fantastic in their own way. Like, whew, beautiful games.
This thing is like holding me up. Come on, game. Come on, game. We can make it through this. We almost got Martin. There we go. What the fuck is this stutters, man? Oh God, we just walked up to the gate. Oh God, 5 FPS, what's happening? We just walked up to the gate. Oh God. We're gonna get our ass kicked up here because oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, it had to load in the fucking particles from the gate or something. There you go, Diablo. That's your favorite part.
That's cool.
So what's this right here? Check this out. Tent. Nice.
What's the matter? Getting tired? That the best you can do?
Yeah, I will say, like, the games have lost features with each successive iteration. For example, mysticism and unarmed don't exist in Skyrim, but they do exist in Oblivion, I think. Spears and a number of other skills, like the most amount were lost going from Morrowind to Oblivion, just because it was like, they're like, that's just way too much shit. And I personally disagree. It was stuff that was actually really good.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you.
They're all so different. They're all so different. But to make it, you know, that could be a fun thing to do one night, just as a goofy thing to do on the stream. We could like open up the multiplayer Morrowind thing, and just see how far we could go before we got in trouble.
See how different it is, though. Dude.
We'll try to hold our ground. That's what. If we can't
it was a very funny thing I remember when we got the Morrowind thing. There's a very funny meme sort of like encounter you can get early in the game where you walk down a certain road and a guy falls out of the air going, you know, and it's very funny. And he just falls on the ground and dies. and it's a trap. It's a trap. It is a trap, and the devs are playing a terrible little trick on you, and it's bad because if you haven't saved at that point, which God help you, you might actually be resetting your fucking game for real because it's right outside the beginning of the game. So you go in here and he drops these things called Scrolls of Vicarian Flight, which do this thing where they buff your acrobatics. Back then it was like jumping. By 1,000 points for 7 seconds. And you, being the fancy guy, are like, huh. And you cast it, and you jump, and you fly across the map in one huge leap, so far that you're traversing an entire fucking continent under your feet while you're going. The game loads 7 times as you fly across the entirety of it. And in that time, 7 seconds passes, and you no longer have 1,000 and something acrobatics. So you're now hurtling towards the ground with no way to not die. And you just slam into the ground and immediately die with your new character. There is technically ways to avoid it. You can very quickly open your inventory and cast another scroll of it, but that leaves you with only 2 left. You can, in a very specific way, jump so that you land in the ocean or something like that so you don't immediately die, but that's almost impossible to plan. You know, it's just like you're just gonna accidentally miss and hit water. It is a trap, and it's beautiful, and it was so fun to experience because when we played that multiplayer Morrowind, Sean had never experienced this before. And he ran up there, and much like I did when I told Kato she could pet the duck, he's like, "Oh, there's this guy here. He's got scrolls." And I was like, "Oh yeah, you should cast them. They do really cool shit." He's like, "Oh fuck, it's like 1,000 acrobatics or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, it's amazing." And he cast it, and he immediately just suddenly went whoop. It just disappeared, flying across the sky, and he was gone. It was amazing.
Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls, and Daedra poured out. We've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades.
Yeah, that'd be fun to do. I'm gonna go into the fucking portal. I don't care. I don't know where my Battlehorn man went. I think I left him behind like a couple of miles ago.
Yo, I'll go fuck shit up, dude. Like, I want to see you fuck shit up. Like, go into the deep.
Wait, what did that say? Hold
shit.
on.
Like,
Durat. Oh, I thought I was gonna say like Doom Guy or something like that. Because it's why am I always the one stuck invading hell? It was not Doom Guy.
dude, me and Mike went into like deep shit. It was like so much fun, dude. It was like, you're like, oh man, I love playing with fucking Mike tonight, dude. It was so cool. We did crazy shit in Dark and Darker. Like, it was nice.
Thank the night.
We got fucked up, but like it was still fun.
Face. The others taken. They were taken to the tower. Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close the gate.
What are those spikes in his back?
Trapped.
That's a plant. He's standing on the plant.
Porcupine.
Porcupine.
I'm getting out of here.
Porcupine.
The captain is still holding the barricade. I figured I was the last one left alive. All right, I'll try to get out of here and let the captain know what's going on.
Like he's not even looking at me. I love the run animation. It looks so goofy.
Don't let those fucking bitches get you, dude. Go.
I got him. I beat him up. I hear something. Hey, homie?
Oh yeah. That fucking dumbass.
Got him, I got him.
Bye.
I used to think that I could like find a way to like jump across this lava to get in there. Lava doesn't actually hurt you that much. Shockingly enough. There's a particular one where there's like a bunch of loot.
How do you get across there?
Well, there's one Oblivion map where there's like there's a loot cache that's across some lava. It's secret. You have to run to a very far away island and hope that you have enough fire resist to kind of just run across. But lava itself isn't like super immediately lethal, like you would expect it to be.
They changed so much stuff from this to like Skyrim. Like
yeah, they did.
They did.
This guy's on my ass.
They really did. Hell yeah, fuck that dude.
Oh, that's why I was running out of stamina.
Yeah, don't let that fucking bitch get. Nah, dude. Oh yeah, dude, that was good.
How do I get the sigil stone from this spooky place? Rocks. Rocks. There's the Harada vines. I remember like the Harada vines were like the one thing you wanted from Oblivion all the time. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh! Ooh! Ah! Big rock!
Dodge that, dude. Hell yeah.
I think it did hit me actually.
Oh, did it? Like, yeah. I mean, your health was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I managed to like kind of not get like hurt by the most of it, but yeah. The Clanfears used to fuck me up, and they kind of still do because they have like a weird delayed attack. So when they jump at you, they don't attack when you think they do. And then it kind of comes in afterwards. So if you tried to block, oh fuck, I forgot about that. That's the Harada right there.
Yeah.
But if you block when you think they're attacking, you're just gonna get fucked up by them. Something just attacked me. Oh, it's up there. That was another thing that I think Skyrim kind of did wrong, is they didn't, Oblivion had the ability to cast with something in your hand, which was really cool.
Make your own spells.
Well, you could do that in Skyrim too.
Skyrim did though.
Skyrim,
like, they both like, yeah. They both had it.
Well, no, hold on. Skyrim had the dual wielding system, which allowed you to have something in your left or right hand while you had something in the other hand. It wasn't the same as having both hands full and then like casting like this, unless it was a shout or a power, which you could do like that. But magic you could.
Actually, yeah.
See, like that right there. See how he like charged and then he attacked? Holy shit, this guy's fucking me up. Okay, you just want to stay up there? Alright, hold on.
Yeah, but like see,
hey, Rex.
Like, the build you could do like a lot of damage and take them so easily.
It's fucking Friday.
It's not Friday.
I wish it were, but
me too.
Wish it were. I really do.
Don't worry, you guys didn't miss anything. I just shot this guy in the head like 20 times.
Bye. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Look at that.
Where is the tower?
Yeah, it's like it's very much like Skyrim. I would say even like better, but like Skyrim was like more like in depth than this.
Ooh, forgot they do that.
Ciao.
Oh, there's a guy.
Yeah, Skyrim.
Oh, I'm about to get my ass
shit
beat.
Like this, dude. No, you got this, dude.
No, I don't.
Stop. No, you got it. Don't be a fucking bitch.
Shut up. Like I'm playing on. I have an unleveled mod and I'm playing on expert. What are you talking about?
Had that, dude. I'm sorry. I thought you had that. Dude,
What difficulty am I playing on? I'm playing on expert, but I have Ascension installed, so like everything is unleveled. And well, there goes it crashed. Well, I guess that's a sign. It's time, boy. And just as well, we usually end at midnight, and it's improve your protection. Thanks, Malwarebytes. We usually end at 12, but yeah, amazing game series. Frankly, you just whatever Bethesda became after 4-star level. Unleveled, you mean leveled? No, unleveled. The game is naturally leveled to begin with, so that everything matches your level, just about. And
amazing gameplay.
I have everything unleveled, so that things cap at a certain level, but generally speaking, at the very beginning, you're kind of beneath them in level. And I'm also playing on expert. I was playing on master, and I was doing it, but the problem with master is that every single battle becomes 13 minutes long because you're sitting here having to use time blocks to get the invulnerability and hit them. And it takes way too long, so I turned it down a little bit to make everything go a little faster. That said, yeah, it's midnight. It's past midnight, actually, and I do gotta drive into work tomorrow, so I am probably gonna start winding down. I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for coming, everyone. Hope you had a great night. It is the reverse, my dude. The test community has lied to you. Not even. I know all about this video game. The last unleveled video game that was an Elder Scrolls game was Morrowind. That's the truth. You could walk into a cave and suddenly there was a level 50 guy right there and you were level 1, like Diablo did. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. It'll be fun. I hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you Friday. I don't know if we're gonna be playing this. We might if like no one's around. Mike asked what we're gonna play tonight, and I was just like, it's kind of just me and you, so I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday. Have a good night, everyone. Do we have anybody to raid? Is there a guy? Is there a guy out there? No, there's not. All my friends, once again, are not online. You know, I really need to like start streaming earlier or something like that so that I can still raid Phil when it's late at night when he's online, but I also have other people to raid or something. Because I feel bad. Everybody raids me and I don't get to raid anybody. But yeah. See you guys later. Everybody say bye. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Damn, I can't believe Frags didn't say. There he goes. Bye.